in on that other campaign that we'd rather not, have her jump out than jump back in. So we're starting up something a little different this time. This is one that's based off of a trilogy of books known as the God Wars trilogy. It's a very interesting trilogy of books. I highly recommend anybody who's a reader check it out. It's really awesome. Uh, of course, the story that I'll be running will be different. It will have a few similar uh, uh, storylines, of course, but yeah. Fair warning, I am running a flu, so my voice may cut in and out, and I may have to jump up and go to the bathroom every once in a while. Because right now my body is trying to shit everything out. Why not everybody go around and explain what characters you're going to be running on this one? This is a brand new campaign, so these are different characters than what we've been running. David?
My name is David, and I'll be running Zoe today.
So you're Zoe.
Yes.
Zoe the
Moon Elf.
Moon Elf.
My class is Wizard.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the one that was running Centaur, my other character, but I'm running this time Mouth Bazaar. He's a wizard, he's a half elf.
I am now running Stormy, a Vampling, and I'm a Wild Mage.
A Vampling, for those that don't know, are like the Vampires that are half human, half vampire. Except in this case, it's a half elf crossed with a vampire. So it's like one half vampire, 1/4 elf, 1/4 human. So.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, this time I'll be running with Marina, my Amazon Barbarian, and class is Berserker.
And I will be running as everybody else in the world, including a character that they will eventually run into and meet. Because this is one that they will need help with.
Yeah, and I'm a wild mage.
Perfect.
She's a Wild Mage too.
You're a what? You're a vampling with what? That does what?
Wild Mage. Wild Mage.
You're a wild mage? Oh, we got 3 magic users.
That
Oh.
one time when we just called to write it down real quick.
Do you use wild magic too?
We'll use both.
Aha. So, 3 wild mages. Great.
This is gonna be bad for y'all.
Oh, yes it is.
There's what my stuff is.
I think that's time. I thank you for the advice for not letting me use my mage.
This would be why I'm bringing in... I'll give this much of a hint. It's my monk character. Because he has abilities that will help. They're spell-like abilities that aren't exactly spells.
You took my powerful character away.
Because when y'all left off on your last adventure, you kind of met up together and decided, hey, everybody here looks pretty cool. Let's go for an adventure. And you opened up a portal to a land that you thought you knew. Who wants to open the portal?
Who wants to open the portal?
I'll open it.
She said, I can do it.
How are you going to open a portal?
Oh, well, it's one of those things then.
You're a barbarian.
So,
You're an Amazon.
Yes, I can.
Someone
You going to
else?
open it?
Someone else?
I'm going to make this simple enough. Just give me 28.
And what are we going off of?
Your wisdom.
Wisdom is 18.
11, yeah, 29. You got it. You open your portal, and everybody kind of slides through, and you're traveling along through that extra planar tunnel, and things kind of kind of go strange for a moment in the middle of your transit. It's as if everything went from being three-dimensional to two-dimensional, and then back up to four dimensions, then back to three dimensions. Like a huge speed bump.
Did everybody see that?
I felt that.
Yeah, you'd have felt it.
Felt, seen, my bad.
Oh yeah, that's kind of a dumb question. Everybody's gonna feel that. And you're unceremoniously dumped into the middle of a city street.
Okay.
Kind of busy, actually.
I guess our question should be is where are we?
Yeah.
You gotta go out there to get it. Or would you like me to go get it for you?
In the mood for a Pepsi, I guess.
You don't mind.
I don't mind. So I think that's gonna enter the box.
So he's typically not the one to want to ask
Go home. I'll grab that box and throw it away.
a lot of questions to townspeople. So who wants to start asking around about where the hell you guys are?
Yes, I will.
You want to start asking around? All right, go ahead. You see
So what did I
several
miss when I was
townspeople
outside?
walking by? Huh?
What did I miss when I was outside?
Nothing.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So, what is this place?
Who are you stopping? You see all kinds of townspeople.
Excuse me, sir. What do you call this place?
About 3 different heads turn your direction.
You, sir.
Me? Says a fisherman.
Yeah, that'll work. What's this place
Somebody
called?
just walks off. Ah, well, it's this is the country of Liss, and you are in the town of Secca.
Secca. Okay.
And in fact, he kind of gestures to the castle nearby, and you realize, oh shit, this is where the leader of this country, king, emperor, whatever you want to call him, could possibly be. But this is obviously his. This is the capital city.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
We know where we're at. We want to go into the inn, see what's going on there.
Sure. Yes.
What's the matter, babe?
Just looking for town.
Take your shoes off and stay a while.
Town.
It ain't that. My sock was down. That and they're new.
Oh my god.
I pulled them. I had them tied too tight across the ankle.
So, anyways,
Alright, we go with
to
it.
give you all an idea, actually, you wouldn't have any idea about any of that just yet. So,
No, we ain't got a map. So.
yeah.
What's that all about?
I was looking for town. I'm writing notes.
Secca, S-E-C-C-A.
Okay. Thank you.
What?
You could have asked me how to spell it.
Well, I didn't know what. I forgot what.
What's the name of the town? How do you spell it? That's how you ask that question.
Alright, well, we can still be going
See,
to
I
the
can't
end
just fuck
stuff.
with you guys all the
You
time. I gotta
know,
fuck
we're
with
still
her
heading
too.
that way.
I see.
You still can. You see,
All right.
I'm not a barge. I'm glad. I'm like saying.
Are you practicing various wrist restraining techniques over there?
Let's talk.
Yeah, interact.
Give me that.
Interact.
Give me. It's a stress relief thing. I'm about to bite you.
What are you so stressed out
I'll give
for?
you a stress reliever.
Are you
Yeah,
going to
go that
talk
way
and
and
be
do that.
interactive? Yes.
Which way?
Alright.
That way.
Oh.
If you're not going to interact, I'm going to take it.
What, your car?
You ain't gonna get my my car.
Well, that's what you just pointed.
I
You
said
mean
that way.
No.
It still hit you.
What'd you throw at her?
One I found. Big one I found. Anyway.
No, it's over there somewhere. Hey!
I thought it went in the air. I went and digged it.
Anyway.
No, it did not go in my ear.
What are y'all gonna do?
I guess we're gonna go to the end.
Have like a drink or something. And see what's going on.
Or, before we go do that, do we want to check out weapon shops and see what there might be?
Well, we don't know what we're getting ourselves into first yet.
True.
Are you sure you don't want to try to get back home or anything like that?
Well, we really
Y'all are in a completely different place. Y'all have no idea what to expect here.
Right. That's the reason why I go somewhere. We'll probably get some information on how we got here in the first place and what's going on in town.
Let's go to the inn.
Oh, what do you think?
Should we try to go back home?
There's probably a priestess house around. They might know something else more about it because they can detect things.
Yeah, but she can't go in.
How much do you want?
Or should we just try going back home first before we try anything?
That's what. How we're gonna? We don't know how to get back home.
That's
you know,
what we're
you know
trying.
how to get back home?
That's why we're
Open
trying
the
to.
portal back up.
What portal? It just dropped us right in the middle of town. No portals around us.
Yeah.
Ain't you got a gate spell?
Yeah, I do it gate.
Yeah,
Or teleportation?
but that could mess it up and be somewhere else too. Since it messed up from a teleport. Because you open it up and you got a teleportation test. You still going through the same hole.
Yeah.
You might have
Hey,
somewhere
sometimes it's a good thing to go through the same hole.
else. Yes, but still. Let's get somebody.
What?
We can go over to the house.
What'd she say?
Bad thoughts.
You go by the lead too. Alright. I guess we can just go to the inn and figure out what to do next.
I guess. I'm just having some ideas out there because of the fact that, we're in a new place. We can sit here and open the gate up. We'll probably be in the same predicament that we was in. 'Cause that was felt weird, and I don't know about it. It's just
And I'm also,
something had drawn us here for a reason.
yeah, and I'm also thinking because since we always go to the inn, where do we get information at?
And, but we still go to the priest place, or whatever we call
Like a
it,
temple?
the temple, and see what's going on too. Because, like I said, they probably know more about stuff than me.
Yeah. Don't inside voice.
And anyways, we might run into something that we don't want to mess with at this point in time.
You want
You're in a
your cup?
town. You're pretty safe.
Right.
your cup?
Well, you probably have someone that get rubbed the
That's
wrong
it.
way, and you have to fight.
You want your cup?
And say cup,
Say
son.
cup.
Say cup.
Say cup, please.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just
Okay, well, you spend several uneventful hours in the inn. Because you really don't know what to listen for. You don't know what to ask people. You have no idea what... you literally got dumped into this place. You don't know what to listen for. So you're going to spend several hours for no accomplishment.
He said drink. I heard that. That works too. That's what you started him with to say when he wanted his cup was drink.
One drink?
Oh no! Oh no! That's mine. That's mine. You ain't get my Pepsi. Alright. I'll fight you over my Pepsi. Got milk on your keyboard and I need something to wipe it.
You got what?
Milk.
I
just
got milk
cut
on
up,
the keyboard.
fell over.
Okay.
I need something to wipe it off with.
Washcloth over there, same way. Make sure it's not wet.
What was that?
His
Like
toy.
wet.
His
It's
plane's
plain.
toy.
Boy, me and you had a discussion of you throwing things earlier. I told you next time you threw your toy, I was taking it and swatting your butt.
Don't do that.
Oh God, you messed it up.
Sorry, Dad.
Didn't it?
Stand up. Stand up.
Anyway,
Well, we could,
Quit
like I-
throwing things.
Like I said, we could have went to the.
Oh, he's still going.
Well, since we didn't find anything else, let's go to the temple.
Okay, we'll go to his temple.
you find a temple dedicated to a goddess that you're not familiar with. Her name is Dara. And nobody there seems to know anything about what you're talking about. When you start asking about portals and magic, teleportation, or anything like that. They mention myths and legends of magic, but that was so long ago that people tend to not believe in that anymore.
Okay.
In fact, they kind of dismiss you as being madmen.
Okay. That's weird. They don't even know what magic is. So they dismissed us, so we went back outside. Okay.
They kind of blow you off, in other words. When
Yeah.
dismissing you is not like go leave, as in
Yeah.
whatever. Y'all crazy.
Alright.
So,
Only thing I can think of now. Go up to the castle.
go to the castle.
Yeah. There's So, you guys think about want to go to the castle or check other things out?
Yeah.
So say, well, we can check other things out and see what we do come across.
Like, where...
Never know what we might hear walking through the streets and stuff about what may be going on around here.
I'm gonna go to the castle.
As we head to the castle, we'll listen and see.
Yeah.
So we're doing both,
Yeah.
basically. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
it just saves trouble instead of having to figure out what to do.
Yeah. You know, start from one town and head
Yeah.
where we're at.
Yeah.
Head out and listen.
As you approach the castle, you hear a fanfare of trumpets. And from the gates, you see a rather large, burly type of fellow, looks like a type of warrior, riding upon a fine horse. Followed by a woman of slight stature, but wearing a outfit similar to what you saw in the temple. And just behind her are riding two young men. The elder of which looks almost like a carbon copy of his father, just slightly smaller. Flaming red hair, both of them. And the younger has blonde hair. He's more of a... He's probably about maybe 16, 17 years old. But he's like skinnier than you, man.
Damn.
He's got some muscle on him. Like really wiry
Gotcha.
strength.
Like me. Lottery strength.
But his frame looks like it could support, like if he was actually put forth the effort, he could put some massive amount of muscle on himself. But he kind of looks like a fop.
Gotcha.
You know, pretty milk toast. And they're riding out and leaving, and the gates closed behind them.
Do you think we're
And they're accompanied by guards.
ask or see what's going on?
Yeah.
Cause I'm dumbfounded right now.
Yeah. Ask.
So before well, they're probably done gone.
Might be some guards somewhere.
Alright. Yeah, we could. What do you do that for?
That way she can talk too.
Oh.
I'm thinking of what to do.
Well, we all gotta interact.
Well, the guards, of course, when you start out talking to the guards, they don't know any more than anybody else. They don't even know this word magic you speak of.
We need to ask the right questions. Whoever lives in the castle.
Yeah,
No.
who lives in the castle?
We need.
The people that live in the castle just left.
So,
I'm pretty sure our watchers, I'm going to get very meta here, but our watchers are going, he's railroading you! Which is exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to lead you to doing the right thing to trigger the quest.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that all this time.
we should go.
Somebody cast a spell!
Cast a spell?
Yes!
What kind? I gate spell. That's fine.
You really don't have that much magic. So,
I can still look.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little frustrated, and I still don't feel 100%, so I'm going to be a little
Henri?
testier about it.
Right? We're gonna
Okay, you're going to cast your spell.
Yep.
reckless.
Alright.
take it
It's a
back.
wild magic.
Use gate to take us back
Where's
home.
for?
Gate?
Yep.
You forgot.
But I don't know why he's getting aggravated with us because he made his freaking car
She
to
forgot
fail.
what
On what we went through last freaking.
No shit.
So, you know.
I was
No
trying to lead you
shit,
to the
brother.
quest triggers.
Right.
Go ahead and cast your spell. You gotta be 26 to release the magic energy. Wisdom's what? 18?
18.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. You release your magical energy and immediately it gets turned into a wild surge.
You know, after our characters
Even though
need
gate's
to-
not a wild spell?
Yep.
Oh.
You know that our characters need to have another
Oh, shit.
competition.
Okay, that don't have any effects.
Drinking competition.
91. Still don't have any effects. Okay, 46. Every door around you for about 60 feet out, including a few secret hidden doors, swing open,
That's cool.
including the castle gates. And now the guards are looking at you like, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
And they're lowering pikes and lances towards y'all.
Oh shit.
You're gonna leave now,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
say.
We'll leave.
Okay. Later. Dude, we could have walked away and done that in front of the guards. Now they're watching us.
Oops.
Dummy.
Who knows? We might find out what we need to know now. And they may not fuck with us too much, knowing that we can do stuff like that.
Probably.
All you did was do a stupid search.
Yeah, but that Nehal's Reckless Glamour that you were talking about would have done the same thing. In fact, that spell in particular that's designed to cast a wild surge. But any spell at this point forward, any spell, wild surge.
When that's not
So
a
it's
wild
gonna be
spell.
purely weapons.
Your magic don't work for shit.
And
I
there
mean,
ain't
it
no
does, but it's so chaotic and wild that
These are the last
It
two.
don't. Ain't
I'll
worth
share
using.
mine.
I didn't get this last time. Didn't eat them all.
This is why you need
Mage.
my monk with
Or
you.
the monk. So it's gonna be purely
Well,
weapons.
that's the reason why I was trying to sit here and
So at the weapon.
come across with.
So
Well, I needed this to happen though,
Yeah, okay.
for a specific purpose.
One piece.
So we won't be able to get our weapons worked on or nothing here, really, will we?
And there ain't no magical weapons to be had.
You're not getting the whole thing.
So even my weapons.
And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, your plus factors still work.
But the rest of it don't.
No elemental
What? You're not
effects.
getting the
No
whole
extra
thing.
effects.
So even
Like
return-
even if it's a return effect,
This or no?
don't happen. No more. Elemental effect, it don't happen no more.
Take it, Dom.
He wants this.
Same thing.
I'm throwing y'all for a big old loop here, and y'all have to start thinking outside the box a little more.
You want to forgive him a little piece?
But again, this is why I'm bringing in a heavy hitter.
No.
So your group decides to retire back to the inn for lack of anything else to do, right?
So, but there is weapon shops that we can get the plus factor weapons, right?
No.
No.
Your plus factors still work because that's an intrinsic part of the weapon.
Right.
Anything else is a enchantment.
It's talking about if he gets another weapon, it's plus factor. Can you get plus factors on?
No.
So
No
it'll just be the
new
weapon.
no new weapons with plus factors. No new weapons with anything else.
So it'll just be the weapon itself.
Yeah.
Whatever damage it does.
Yeah.
So that means, for me, my great sword and hammer does not want the effect, because they're fire.
Yeah, they don't have their elemental. But those
Now,
have
if you
it.
have like armor that it has like a red dragon scales or anything like that, something made from another animal. Let's say a red dragon scales. You have red dragon scale male armor.
Nobody got green.
You still have your resistance to fire
Yours is
that you would normally have,
acid.
Yeah.
or that, because that's an intrinsic part of that animal. You're just taking that and transferring it to yourself.
I need to get my.
That's not an enchantment. That's intrinsic, and that still holds effect.
I need to get my armor worked on.
Oh, speaking of which, red dragon scale mail on my character.
I need to get my armor fixed.
So he'll have that plus factor to defense against fire. Oh, he also has that. Huh. Okay, we can do that.
It's a good thing that I have an inspiration coming together. Honey, what's your armor class?
Huh?
What's your armor class? Mine's one. So's mine.
Huh?
Mine's one. My armor class.
6. With leather.
Mine's one.
Hey.
His is higher.
Dom, you're
What?
okay.
On the class.
Yes, -1. What?
My character's a walking tank compared to y'all.
Do I want to know what his armor class is?
In fact, y'all kind of notice him right off the bat sitting in there. Because he's like massively built.
What is your issue?
And very noticeable because of his red dragon
Oh,
scale
get
mail
over
armor.
it.
And an Barak's cloak. The golden cross between a fox and a badger, really big. But it's like a golden cloak that he's wearing that's golden haired. Got a staff leaning against the table next to him. Long sword.
Well, what'd you do with your cup?
It's still in there.
You can get your cup and lie down and go to sleep.
My armor class is -9.
You did it yesterday. You can do it
We
again.
need to get our armor class. We need
Yes.
our armor.
Black hair with blue eyes.
Hey, that's enough.
And he's a vampire.
I'm tired of hearing that. I can't even hear him when you do that.
That's what I was like.
Knock it off.
Where's his? He's not getting his pinky anymore, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Really?
You don't even know what that is anymore.
What's that?
That was Rusty.
Uh-uh.
Or are you listening to the thumping? Where's that?
Okay, before you do that, I gotta admit something. I'm fucking with all of y'all. I'm moving the chair just enough to make that noise.
What's funny?
And I
broke the
stopped.
That's
And I
enough.
stopped. Start.
Not the noise I'm hearing.
Huh?
That's not the noise I'm hearing.
You might be hearing something out there, but they could hear it.
That's why I kept looking
That's
over
my, I
here.
didn't hear it, so.
It's pretty faint. It just sounds like it's something just right outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I must have I had a staff too.
Anyways,
I did too.
he looks up as y'all enter and just nods
Right
to
off the
fellow
boot, bro.
adventurers. Goes back to his blood wine.
Yeah, fuss himself to sleep.
You want something to whine about?
He's approached by a rather richly dressed man. And he kind of dismisses the guy. Like, yeah, go away. I don't want to talk to you right now. Leave me alone.
Knock it off.
Well,
And the richly dressed man sees you four.
That's his problem.
And a light of almost recognition
I said knock it off.
appears in his eyes.
You better knock it off.
And he approaches. Says, may I buy you fine people a drink?
Sure.
sure.
I understand you're having a bit of a problem. Perhaps I might be of assistance.
Yeah, we have a little difficulty problem situation.
With your magic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, everybody we asked.
Yeah, everybody turned us down about magic and they call us.
You, like that gentleman, you four are not from here. He walks over to the table with y'all and, gets everybody a drink.
Knock it
Whatever
off.
y'all want.
Okay.
Hey, fussy butt. Ah.
His teeth may be bothering him too.
Mm-hmm.
His teeth may be bothering him too.
Yeah. But, well, since we're here and buying us a drink, I think somebody need to take
He can have it back.
You want your plane? Here you go, buddy.
Come get it. Come get it, son.
It's gonna crash.
You're gonna crash.
Boom. Anyway,
He's so tired.
yeah.
somebody under the table.
He says, I can tell you're not from here. You're,
Everybody rolling him a cigarette.
here magic works differently. thanks to
I can tell.
an event that happened many thousands of years ago, near the beginning of the creation of this world. Do you wish to hear the story?
Yeah. Sure.
He begins to tell you about. I gotta pull up my notes here.
Knock
I'm
it
not
off.
lost, but
Come
I
on.
do have to remember some of this stuff.
I really don't want to paddle that butt. Please don't make me. Yeah, you're getting tired.
Yeah, that and I think his teeth are bothering him.
He's getting his 2-year-old molars, man.
He tells you of the high gods, Yil and Kaita, and how they had created the world. And just before they left
Sweating your butt off over here.
to
You're hot, is that the problem? You were crying real tears, son.
ascend to a different plane of existence,
Really? I just set stuff down so I can pick you up and you're
They
gonna mad
had
at me?
two
I
twin
don't think so.
sons. One's name was Tharn, and the other one was Balatur.
Dawn and Balatur.
Balatur. Balatur was, for the most part, he was benevolent. He tried to help the people of the world that had been sprinkled here and there by the gods,
If I take
the elder
you to
gods.
mommy, you gonna be good? Nah, you gotta answer the question first.
Did I answer the question?
You gotta
You
answer
gonna be
that. You gonna be good? Yeah. Okay.
Tharn, on the other hand, was less than pleasant. What he wanted was power,
What's that, Rusty?
and he did not care so much for the fact that he was co-equal with his brother.
Right.
So he attempted to slay his brother, which created massive earthquakes, damage
Come on, you're doing it.
throughout the world. Many people died. In fact, the entire human race was nearly wiped out here.
Come here.
They were only stopped by the return of Yil and Kaida.
Unikata, who is that?
They are the elder gods. And they were both placed in, I suppose you can call it a suspended animation of sorts.
Because when we went through the portal, there was a two-dimensional, and then we went into four-dimensional.
And then here.
Then back to three, then we'll end up here.
Well, I don't understand exactly how your magic works. I know how magic works here. So, and really you wouldn't know those terms in character. If anything, you would feel like you went flat and then expanded and then went flat and then back to normal.
Okay.
Like you just kind of, you know,
Fluctuated.
your own entire existence just went.
If you do not quit,
Yeah.
I am
You
going to
basically
in your
hit a
bed.
speed bump.
No, Daddy gonna take you.
Now stop.
Anyways,
You said you were going to be good. Now stop.
the reason why they placed Balatur, even though he was the benevolent of the two brothers, they were afraid that if given singular power over this world, he would turn out like his brother. So he was also placed into sleep. They did leave
That could be his
other
problem too,
gods here. Here in Lys, there's Dara. She is the goddess here. You have the sea god Burash, god of Kandahar,
Don't let him roll off the couch.
to the north. To the east, the Cuneiform is ruled by Ard.
Ard.
He is the god of the horse lords that roam that area. However, there is another horse god, horse-like god, named Horrell.
Leave that there for now.
Supposedly he reigns over the Jassarian plains, but, well, the Jassarian plains have been, let's just say that no one has been in contact with them for many centuries, for good reason.
Here you go. There's a full moon, everybody.
Huh?
Nobody's. Say that again. Nobody's what?
Nobody's been in contact with them because they're very xenophobic. They kill anybody that comes.
Say, haha, I mooned everyone on camera.
Better him than
Yeah.
you.
Haha, we mooned everyone on camera. Nope, you're not getting down.
Dom.
You're not getting down.
No. I'm gonna hang you by your pull-up.
So that's the reason why there ain't no magic because of.
When
Hang
they
you on the wall by your
when they were
pull-up.
fighting, it caused a rift in the fabric of the magic weave.
So how would we fix that rift?
That rift is too big for any human or any mortal to fix. What you will need is a new way of thinking about your magic. And I think I know how to help you with that. And it will help me as well. You see, I am an ambassador. I have come from the city of Alderaan. You see, Lys is not just simply a large singular country ruled over by a large singular king or emperor. Each city is ruled by a Dom or Dame. And the Dom, you saw him leave with his entourage. His two sons, the nursemaid. Obviously, he's been watching y'all for some time. Probably saw y'all pop out of your
Shell.
portal, your first portal.
Where are you going?
One's down.
I got you. I got me a nice little set of drums.
While the Dom is away, he will be gone for a few days, as a matter of fact. There is a document that I need hidden in the castle's library. Not really hidden, but buried, more or less. And I've not been able to
You're about to go back in your bed.
entrance to this library.
You have entrance?
He hasn't been able to get in there. The Dom won't let him go look through the books and scrolls and things like that.
He's talking about you.
So how do you think Joe
It's you.
should approach
Settle
this?
it.
Huh?
How do you think we should approach this then?
Well, what I would like for you to do is, well, not to put too fine a point on it, break in and steal it for me.
Okay? You think we should do that?
What I am looking for is a map. This map will show the fabled city of Tezendar.
Out of character, so we're basically going after that then.
Yeah, we should do it.
And I will ask that you go to Tezendar. For it is there. Well, Perhaps we'll speak of that later. When the time comes. But there is something there that will help you with your own quest.
Can you have a bottle to play with?
Yeah.
Maybe ain't put them on your phone, right?
No, she's the one I asked me to text her on and see. What'd she say? No?
She said he'll be fine. Or her words, he'll be alright.
He'll fuss himself to sleep then.
It is there in Tezendar that you will find an object of great power. In fact, it is
Chill
a
out.
key that would allow one to enter
Now
Tharn's
you don't get it
crypt
back.
and awaken him. I wish it to be destroyed. There is someone who is after this key, however, that does not have such goals in mind. There's a wizard named Sathamon. And by wizard, I mean he actually has full control of magic powers that you could not possibly comprehend.
Chill!
Fortunately,
Are you hungry?
he will not know.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for you.
Everything's. Well, we don't have no snack stuff anymore. We ran out. And you got something?
He has watched me, but thanks to this, and he pulls out a stone, like an amber-colored stone, like a ring almost, but with a bulging, almost teardrop-like shape at the bottom. And it's has a very dull, faint glow to it. He's looking at it and says, "Huh, that glow is new." Who all's magic users? Alright, everybody roll it. That's a magic user. Actual magic user.
Like the wizard?
Not just wizard, but... What are you? You're you're a wild nature. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you're a wizard. So all three of y'all roll 6-sided dice.
6-sided.
One, two, three.
Zoe, you are the chosen one. He holds the pendant out and it glows really brightly when he holds it in front of you. He goes, "Huh, I suppose I'm supposed to give this to you." And he passes it over to you and you feel that it's warm.
Okay, why is it warm? That's the question.
Well, that would be the original enchantment that one of the original enchantments that I had. It warms up when it gets closer to the object of objects I've been searching for. This will help guide you to the map.
Gotcha.
As it gets warmer, that means you're getting closer. Basically, it's a magical game of hot and cold. But it also allows for him to be, quote, invisible to Sathamon's probing. You can't magically spy on him.
Gotcha.
He also tells you that may have other benefits for you in your spell casting. Do you have invisibility?
No.
You do now.
So
With the stone. Only with the stone.
So put that under what?
Put the stone in your equipment and right next to it, invisibility. Or just put invisibility stone. We'll know what that means.
How you spell that?
Invisibility stone.
Yeah, the invisible.
INV.
I. Hold on. INV.
IS.
IS.
IB.
B.
LIT.
LIT. And then stone. S-T-O-N-E.
Hey.
Huh?
Huh?
Let me see it. I don't think I might have misspelled it. My brain's just not.
Invisibility is INVISILTY.
Yeah, I forgot that I in between the B and the L. And you forgot the Y.
Not bad.
Invisible.
Yep. Yep. That was his problem. He was hungry, Mama.
He hasn't eaten yet.
I would suggest you wait till nightfall. And you hear a voice coming from that other adventure. No shit, they're gonna wait till nightfall.
Am I the only one that heard that, or?
No, everybody heard that. He's just being a smartass. So, I heard the whole thing. I'm kind of stuck here too. So, y'all mind if I go with you? Y'all can drop me off anywhere else. My name's Dayton.
So.
Not for God.
Stormy.
Marina.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, and for those of you that don't know it, he pops his fangs out. I'm half vampire.
Cool.
There, Jackson.
We also have a half vampire.
Oh, he's 6'1", 182 pounds. Just to give you an idea of his size.
What's me? 5'10".
And just to give you another little bit of out of character rundown. Class is neutral good. Alignment's neutral good. He's a
So
monk.
fine.
Level 24.
Level 2.
Like I said, y'all need this guy. Y'all need this guy. He's very OP. Without your magic. Especially the squishy wizards.
my level is at 11.
So, just out of curiosity, you went out of character, but you said it would help with my spells.
You'll find that out
All those?
later.
A birdie came down and swooped a couple.
They hacks. Whoa, you didn't even that much. Okay. You know what? I ain't giving them back. I'm not now. Huh?
So we wait till nightfall.
Yeah.
And we just kind of sit and chill and talk and
Have a beer. Now we got a mission tonight.
no contest.
After we get done, maybe. Just if we got time. We
I
might be-
would say I'd
we might
join
be
you,
running.
but I think I'd lose. No, you can't have what we're having. We can't have what you have.
Well, it wouldn't get her drunk anyway. She can, but it won't have any effect on her.
Huh.
Like she can't even get
Really?
nourishment out of it.
I don't know why y'all are sitting there really. Oh. You know?
What?
What are you stabbing for? I ain't getting nothing out of this.
Pretty much.
Ow!
Well, as night begins to fall, you see Dacon begin to gear up. He's got a pair of alpine fighting gloves, alpine fighting boots,
I got those.
iron core staff, of course that hide cloak, which actually adds to his armor class, which is why he's an armor class of -9.
Damn.
Yeah.
See,
You
I
got a long sword of lightning, but that can't have the lightning part. It is still a +6. And because it's intrinsic, gauntlets of defense +5.
See, there's some more of my stuff for Zoe that I haven't got transferred over yet.
Oh, and his monk abilities do work here.
Well, at least that's a good thing.
Because that's chi powered. That's not powered by magic. Powered by him. Things like lightning punch, razor kick, earthquake punch.
Maybe I need to set me a monk up.
Flaming fist, basically the Shoryuken. You can do a Shoryuken. The hurricane kick.
Like, Luke?
No.
Yeah.
The spinning kick, the Ryu and Ken.
I think I need to set me up.
Flaming flip kick. Basically does the back kick that Guile does. Yeah, I stole a bunch of these from Street Fighter. I don't give a shit. Shocking kick. Basically, it's the lightning punch, but it's with a kick. Flash step, which
That's a
actually
good one.
adds a temporary +5 dex to his bonus, or to his dexterity, +5. He can even redirect spell energy as a defense. True seeing. He can channel his chi through his weapons.
Wait,
Healing touch, meaning you can touch somebody and heal you all. That's why I said you didn't need a dedicated healer. Because he is.
My Moon-Up didn't have
okay.
any healing
Oh yeah,
powers.
Levitation. Vibration read, meaning he can sense vibrations in the ground and in the air around him. He can be blind.
He's tall. I'm gone.
Okay, make sure I'm understanding.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's tall.
And an earthquake stomp.
Tall.
He stomps on the ground, makes the ground shake.
Tall.
None of those are wild, are they?
Why?
'Cause I ain't got it marked if they are.
So remember, you made it separate pages for one that's wild and one that's regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't got no wild magic on this one.
Okay. Quit.
Patty cake,
Quit.
baker's
Chair,
man.
honey. You do that.
Well, see, that's the rest of those. I didn't have another page marked at this time for the wild spell, so I was just making sure I didn't throw none in with that.
Want the other ones, babe?
Damn, that was sexy, brother. I sprung wood on that one. And she looked down.
Don't be looking at these nuts.
What?
You was sitting there just like that.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize I was doing it.
Kind of like this.
Like what, Dad? Mm-mm.
Got her.
That was funny, she didn't even notice that she got you. I was just sitting here fucking with my fingernail. She's like, I got you again.
Okay, fine. I'm going to see. No, on second thought, no.
Dacon reaches over and thumps you in the head and says, wake up. We got business.
That's nice to you, let you almost choke on. Okay, let's go.
Can I get a couple of those, please? Hey, why are you taking my shoe? You don't want to do that. Feet might stink. Give me my shoe back. Give me my. Come on, quit. Give me.
You mean to tell me I'm stronger than you with my left arm? In both your arms and your leg? Trying to pull back?
I came strawberry.
Yellows are lemon.
Hate lemon.
What are you doing to my chair?
I thumped the chair on accident.
What did it do to you? So everybody geared up and ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nightfall.
Here we come.
You approach the castle. It's walled. So you gotta figure out a way in. Dacon just kind of looks at everybody and just kind of,
Hold on.
hi.
Is the secret passage doors and stuff still open from when I blew them open a while ago?
No.
Should have done that. Ow. You should have done right here and now.
Mm-hmm.
Beat a 29.
With 27?
I did.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He levitates over. That's not a spell.
I could use teleport with. No, I cannot.
Maybe it's a chi ability.
I have something.
Lucky.
I have something. Is my whip long enough?
Well, if
Right
he keeps
over.
practicing at it, it'll eventually turn into fly. He'll basically be Goku.
I got my
Yeah,
whip.
see, and I can't use spells, so.
I got my whip. I can try to grab on something and then try to just climb over the wall. Which, that's kind of smart.
How long is your whip?
I have no idea.
What kind of whip is it? Does it say?
It's just a whip plus 6.
Yeah, typically whips like that, then combat whips are about 10 to 11 foot long.
And how tall is this?
Yeah, you ain't reaching the top of it with your whip.
I'm 6'5".
You ain't reaching the top of the wall with your whip.
Damn it.
We're talking at least 25 feet up.
And I got 30 feet extra rope.
That'll work. You got a grappling hook.
Well, it should be in camp here. So.
Dacon hasn't released his levitation yet. Kind of comes back down, holds his hand out to you,
With the rope.
With a rope.
takes the rope, floats back up, ties it off, lands. Now he's waiting at the top for y'all.
Okay, I'm climbing.
We do.
I'm right behind you. Maybe.
Everybody make a dexterity check.
Your deck was cool.
Hey,
You gotta beat a 27.
7.
You're good.
Dexterity's 15.
You're not. You fall.
My dexterity's
And I think
18.
I'm the first one up there.
You fall.
Well,
Your dexterity's what? 15 and 8? Yeah, not enough. 23. You slide.
that's what mine is.
You make it, and your dexterity's what?
18.
You make it, that's 30. So,
What's dirty?
those two didn't make it.
Oh, those two are dirty?
The two ladies fell on their butt.
They're dirty.
Double.
They're dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty.
Hey, at least it wasn't me that fell on my butt this time.
I hope I didn't squish you.
So Dacon just looks down at y'all.
I hope I didn't squish you.
Hang on.
Okay.
He's telling y'all to hold on.
Alright.
Really bright.
Yeah. He uses his strength boost that adds on a +6 to his strength for 1 round, and begins to haul the both of y'all up.
And he just succeeds. He dropped the rope.
18 plus 6 is 24.
He drops you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he dropped you.
No. Yeah, I didn't even beat the roll. I had to beat a 23, and his strength with that is already past that. So he just like
Right on up.
We're just hauling y'all up like y'all ain't weighing nothing.
He's doing that kung fu stuff.
And he just holds y'all up so y'all can let go.
Chill.
We up.
Did you feed him already?
Unties the rope. hands
So
it
then
back
he
to you.
ain't hungry. He's just tired.
You put it
So
back
his
in
teeth
your-
are bothered.
Could be still hungry.
There's my hair, my hair tie. But anyway, you put it back in your sack, right?
Yeah.
Now the thing about the walls of this this castle, it actually kind of leads back toward the keep.
Penny here.
Like you can walk along the top of the wall and make your way to the keep. However, you're gonna have to dodge some patrols. See, this is kind of where I wish your thief was here.
Well, I should have brought him in anyway. Instead of this guy.
But you're still in.
They still got basically the same thing.
Yeah, but this will allow you to build up other skills for that character just in case he ever runs into a situation where he can't use magic.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why this character works out good for you.
Dad,
Look at him.
are you comfortable sitting like that? Because that is highly uncomfortable for me. Very. I did not do that.
No, Grandpa, get me.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Anyway,
Okay.
What are you looking at me like that for?
I'm scooting way back the fuck back here.
No.
Wow, curtain.
Yeah.
Go.
that's why I was looking at you like that. Keep your attention on me.
Fucker.
Here's
I
a
really
baby.
got that nasty win, didn't I?
Come here, Bugs.
I still got it. I got it nasty.
No! Don't you do that.
What'd you do?
With the biter in the side.
Kind of bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, honey.
No.
Well, I mean, she was like right there, and it's like,
Hi. Now, I'm not going to fight with you. It's alright, I'll bite that side later.
oh, it does that, huh? Oh, shit. Okay. Leave that one alone then.
No, you ain't getting it. No, you ain't getting that either.
I don't let Danny bite my side because it just tickles. And I don't want to smack him.
I'm gonna make everybody make a dexterity check. Just one. Just one. To avoid being spotted by the guards. You gotta beat a 25. Hey, don't worry, I gotta beat the same
9.
one.
15.
30.
4.
What's mine?
14. That's an 8. 13.
Dexterity's 18.
That's 26. 14, you're good.
You ain't getting up now.
That makes
Stop.
mine 24.
I'm good. So, I got.
You're just too damn big to hide.
Yeah, how's that? Yeah.
A patrolling group of guards, only 3 of them, kind of sees an unusual shaped shadow, and they decide to stop and go check this out. You're kind of hiding in a little
What I
You know how
tell you?
every so often on a wall they got those square-looking
No.
towers, and
Yeah, you
usually
sit right
there's
here
a
and be
passageway
a
that
boy.
leads through. Well, yeah, you're kind of hiding in that little area,
No.
and they see like some kind of weird big shadow, and they're approaching that.
Alright, I probably need to pick up something and throw it. Making a distraction for someone else. You should.
You're in the exact same area.
Yeah, but I'm paying attention.
See,
I'd
but
rather not go loud just yet.
I can use my stone.
Whispers, Akon. Um,
What, you want to go, Uncle Danny? Go ahead.
Go on.
usually when someone goes invisible, that also
Oh.
includes anything or anybody they're touching.
Hey, now you make up our mind. What are you trying to do?
You got that invisibility stone, right?
Yeah.
Turn invisible, grab hold of her, which will turn her invisible.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go invisible and grab a hold of her.
It'll only affect just one other person at most, but it's better than letting them find her.
True.
Yeah.
So I'll use the invisibility stone.
And grab her.
Yep.
Who's got the higher charisma between the two of y'all?
14.
Charisma's 18.
Mine's 11.
Yeah, we're gonna let you pass this one. Or try to pass this one.
So this time you
Hi.
are the lowest.
Yeah.
No, I said
I
knock
think
it
it'll be the
off.
25.
And you don't.
Nope.
It's a 5.
I'll roll too.
So you sit still. You miss
There's
it,
a reason
yeah.
why I'm making it charisma.
Maybe you need
Yeah, go ahead. Oh my no. When he grabbed you, you shook him loose. And the guards saw you plainly because you moved. You
Wait.
weren't expecting him to grab you, so you were like, get away from me!
Oh, shoot.
No.
Here we
They
go.
draw weapons
Got
Whoa!
with the spark.
and begin to approach.
Where the fuck did it go?
They're approaching cautiously.
No, I said no.
Down here.
They're approaching cautiously. They don't quite know what to expect in there just yet.
Knock it off. 1.
Right? Are you paying attention?
Yeah, I'm trying to listen.
Dacon's, see him working his way to kind of standing inside one of the windows up on the wall. He's kind of just climbing his way up there.
No. You're about to go back in your playpen if you don't stop.
31. Or not 31. Oh, shit. 29 to 28.
Alright. So you climbed up the wall.
Yeah, and he's perched in the window waiting for
Get
them.
over it. Oh, you
Get
want
close.
mom?
Excuse me?
Mom says no.
He's waiting for them
No.
to get close.
Oh, okay.
Keep it up and you go back in your playpen.
He's facing inward. He's waiting for them to get in the door.
Okay, so that way you
They're kind of bunched together.
pounce on.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's fixing to bring the boom.
Quit.
He's gonna ruin these guards' nights.
Here we go.
What, you want to go to Grandpa?
Just do it.
You go talk to Grandpa on that one.
Yeah, what do y'all want to do? Try to prepare for this.
Quit.
I ain't got much of anything. All I've got this sword. Short, but I mean a sword plus 6.
I've got my Dragon Claw daggers, they're +6.
I
Come down,
have,
stick to them in the back of the neck.
We don't want to kill him.
Hmm?
Why make ourselves more wanted than what we're already going to be?
True.
Well,
No!
whip.
Alright, Mom.
I got a staff we can knock him out with.
Get him.
Alright, so y'all are preparing what
I
weapons
told
you're
you.
going to use?
You're going back in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him back of the neck, back of the head, knock him out.
You're going to try to hide a little bit better? Try to pull back a little bit further into the shadows, just a little bit?
Yeah.
Kind of draw them in?
Yeah.
Need a 24 with your dexterity. What's your dex?
15.
Alright, so you just got to get a 9 or higher.
Here.
Oh, don't, because I gotta talk shit about this. I gotta talk shit about this. Oh!
20.
You disappear from their sights. And they get bored and wander the fuck off.
Okay, that works.
Now you see why I said I had to talk shit about it? You see, I had to talk shit about the dick.
Dakon kind of looks a little disappointed because he was going to use Earthquake Stomp on him.
I'm sorry.
He's going to drop down. Boom! Earthquake Stomp.
Listen, that's a good thing. No vibration, no earthquake, anything. You better be aware. Good deal.
So
Yeah,
who's
he
next
lands
in my
on
round,
them. The earthquake's going to happen inside them.
Oh, okay.
Somebody was hoping to get slap somebody around.
She wanted to see Dakon in action.
What then? What? Something?
Think Dragon Ball Super version of Vegeta. You know, he's still kind of sociopathic, but he's on the good
Look
guy's
at your
side.
book.
Without the
wanting to
superiority
She
complex.
was going to use her staff. Lord.
You wanted to eat him.
Because she's a vampire.
No feeding off the cattle just yet.
But be careful doing that.
How old's your character?
I don't know. 51.
Alright, youngster. 121 years old.
Not literally.
Huh? What?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
He's 121. I'm 139.
Okay,
So
yeah.
he's a youngster.
He can
How
still
old are
eat
you? How are you?
24.
24?
Damn, you're young. She's a human.
I'm 23.
Bitch, I eat people.
But you want to know something?
Oh shit.
Between the
Bless you.
ages of vampire and elf, vampires are more. Or, yeah, because.
Yeah, equivalent age for an elf at your age would probably be maybe late 20s.
Because vampires are
I'm
more
still.
eternal.
Well, since I'm half human and elf, so how will that work? So I'll be like actual 23, then human or elf? So if it's
You were basically kind of forced out, like, under elf standards, you would not even be allowed out in public. Really.
yeah.
If you were full elf. Like, you would still be considered too young and naive.
Right.
Like, you could go out in public, but in protected.
Grandma said, go
Structured.
ahead and bring Dom over. I'm taking my blood sugar and I'll be ready for him.
Well,
But being a half-blood,
just a couple of
you were
minutes.
probably kicked out from your village or the Elvish village, being that young, because of your heritage. You know, somebody got.
All right. We'll call it. Since you want to take him over there right now?
Yeah, here as soon as
We'll
we
call a
get-
break.
Yeah.
That's what, as soon as we get to our point that we can.
Yeah.
As he's up there waiting. Yeah.
Oh, Dakon's climbing the hell down now. He's grumpy now.
I'm sorry.
He wanted to pounce. Oh, hey. You do you.
No, I do her. She does me.
No, she don't. Not in character.
Yeah.
There's no death by Snoo Snow.
Besides, don't be dead by Snoop Snoop. You'll be dead by Snoop Snoop.
Now, here's the
Mark
thing.
my words, tonight you'll be dead by Snoop Snoop.
Until you can
Somewhere.
drink me underneath the table, because remember both our characters.
No.
For her saying that, I put, okay, thank you so much, Grandma. I love you.
Anyway, we're gonna say that you managed to successfully sneak into the keep at this point. No use in raising the alarm just yet. And that'll make a good pause point for a few minutes, break point. Fair warning, going on break, gonna mute. So,
I'm not gonna hurt you.
we're probably gonna take about 20-30 minute break. We'll be back.
You like that smell, didn't you?
Nope.
In fact, I'm gonna leave the
Hey, stop.
image being
Honey,
where we're at.
then tomorrow, can we go to that?
Yeah, Secca, right there.
that
Yeah,
Game
can we go
store.
to that, yeah, game store. I wasn't copying you, I swear.
I don't
Since
care.
it's easier for you to get through there. So I don't have to cross over that end up kicking Dad.
Alright, we're back from our break.
Yeah.
I'll admit that one was kind of my doings. Because I told him there was a sign on her back.
Yeah.
She was torturing me earlier, so this is me getting back at her.
Why you give me the Mountain Dew?
I don't know.
I guess you're used to giving me a Mountain Dew.
Yes.
Hey, she could have just gone right there. Not give, just give me the Mountain Dew, not give you one.
True.
Not give you jack shit.
True. But she also knows I'm doing her shit like she did me earlier.
You be alright over there, Robert?
Fucking hell.
You didn't
No.
squirt you.
It is squirt because she got a little bit on me.
I thought you liked being
I
squirted
am
in the face,
so
honey.
sorry.
She got squirted in the eye. No.
Shut up. Shut up.
So the Mountain Dew gave you a bukkake?
Shut up. I knew that was shut.
Dad, did any of it go in your hair?
Tasted like a donut, didn't it?
Oh,
Shut
yeah,
up.
yeah. Did any of it go in your hair?
No.
Oh, shit.
But if it went in
I told you what Ceremonious did, right?
What's that?
My ex Melissa, her character Rosalind, kind of pissed him off.
Mm-hmm.
So he jerked off into her hair while she was asleep.
Oh, shit.
Don't even. Because you will wake up to the most terrifying thing ever.
Death by snoo
I thought I looked at that when I looked at my mama.
Oh, no.
How are we getting Laura into the game?
What?
This is
Your
like,
mom.
what about my mama?
How are we getting your mom into the game?
You said the most terrifying thing.
You said the most terrifying thing. Like, what's the most terrifying thing? Your mama naked crawling in bed with him. That
Oh
would
my
be
Hell
God, if
terrifying.
that happens,
No.
if that happens, girl, leave.
I'd be like,
Like, Mom, you can have them. I don't want them now.
Talk about keeping in the family.
I know, right? Wait a minute.
Hold
Whoa.
it. What are you making that look for?
Actually, he should be like, nope, that's not. That's
Welcome to
not.
Arkansas.
Hold on. Hold on.
But you know,
I
what's
think
really,
she's trying to hold back the comment.
You know what's really fucked
No,
up?
she's trying to hold back embarrassment.
You know what's really fucked up?
She just got caught.
He'll be trying to hit it. He'll be trying to
You
hit
went
it.
from
and-
my
shut up.
brothers.
I did not know you were related to
Okay, never
them
mind.
in any way. I didn't even know you existed until I met you at Walmart. So
You did.
don't even go there.
Yeah, but see, you didn't ask questions either.
All I know and all they would tell me is, oh yeah, we have an older brother. And only tell me your age. They never told me your name, what you looked like. Okay.
Never mind.
You did kind of step in the middle of a thing between them.
But still, I was still trying to sit there and say something too. Why everybody else was. And then it just got shut out. Now I just, it's all good. I ain't playing now.
Anyway, welcome to Arkansas.
Right.
Our family trees don't fork, they circle. Where do you think NASCAR got the idea?
Left turn. Left turn. Left turn.
Well, anyway,
Left
you wanna know
turn.
about keeping in family. His sister got with my brother.
Oh, shit.
They got married first because she was pregnant.
My dad told my brother.
Tell them you gotta get married. But see, I know, but long if I knew they weren't gonna stay together. I knew it.
See, my dad told my brother that he felt bad about not marrying my mother when my brother was born.
Well,
And-
so does that.
It was his.
So yeah.
And it
But-
kind of made my brother feel
Did
bad.
not know it before we got married? found out after. Thought about annulment. Helen is like my fourth cousin,
Well, that don't mean
third or
nothing.
fourth cousin.
Well, that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, she's still related to me.
No, yeah, but still.
It's still pretty
Second.
stereotypical. Oh, here's the funny part. Chris is even closer related to her than I was.
But
So talk about keeping that in the family.
second or third?
Like second or third, yeah.
Or first? Well, see,
No, they ain't first cousins.
well, second, they
Apple-
frown at.
Yeah, it's
Third,
too
they
close.
sort of frown at.
Yeah.
Fourth, it's like, well, fuck, there ain't too many people out here. You gotta love somebody. So, you know.
Unless it was like fourth and it's like a distant cousin that they don't really talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, distant cousin.
In fact, her great grandfather was raised with my grandfather.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. That's crazy.
By my great grandmother.
That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, me and her, you know, we got together. You know, I
What,
tell her,
honey?
it's just,
Didn't know each other existed until we were 18.
And plus, since his sister and my brother were getting together, there was no, basically relative.
No,
between us.
yeah, not even through marriage. But even so, it's not unheard of for
No.
siblings to date other siblings.
yeah. But, you know, I was just gonna marry her first, so yeah.
Like two brothers end up marrying two sisters. That happens.
Yeah.
Or brother and sister marry a brother and sister. It's really not that unheard of.
Right, well, see, you know, the best friend, so you know, already know they're, will be alright, huh?
Mhm. And we start having more common interests.
But anyways, that would be scary because of the fact that, you know, you go out and do something stupid and come home and told your spouse, and then it's about the other person, like your sister or your brother-in-law, and you know, then the spouse will be like going over and telling their brother or sister, and then
Quit dropping it
they
there.
tell the,
Hmm?
you
Quit
know,
dropping
it's
it
gonna be
there.
like some really fucked up shit. When they're not.
Right?
But see, but guess what, brother? I didn't
Jolene
look
really
either.
kept it in the family.
Still funny. You did what I did, though.
Yep. So yeah, like he
Getting
told
one up
later
there,
was doing it a while
Her
ago.
husband is her cousin. First cousin.
And he is
Who was that? Whoa, what did I just miss?
Jolene.
Jolene's
Oh, yeah.
husband is her first cousin.
Actually, I thought they were
Jolene.
closer
I
than
don't
that.
And they're having a baby.
I don't want to that name. Well, when you say that,
That
her
baby's gonna have an ear in place of an eye.
be look like freaking Futurama kids.
Oh no.
You know, honestly, I don't even really want my game back. I
But
don't
see,
have the
but,
system no more.
but still, it's just. She sat there and ran.
She needs to
ran
go live
around
up there
saying
around
that
the
we were
naps.
starting a lot of shit.
Up on the mountain.
Fuck
Because
that.
her husband
She needs to go
told her.
back. She needs to go down to Africa or somewhere.
No,
Her
go up,
husband
and,
told her not to
go
be
up around
friends
on the mountain with the
us.
naps.
Knew one of the
Dude,
Lewises
that whole
they
family,
beat up.
from what I understand.
Yeah.
From what I understand, that
And we
rumor.
think that we know him, but we don't associate.
But
Yeah.
a lot of
I know him too.
interbreeding going on.
Because
Dude,
one of the Lewises that they beat
Like I
up
said, it's
was
rumor.
also Jolene's cousin.
So I can't speak to it actually being true.
But see, my family grew up with their family. So I know the Lewis.
Right.
Dale Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
What was his other brother's name? Leonard Lewis.
I'm on those
Because my dad, Leonard and my
I used to
dad,
hang out with them.
Leonard and my dad used to go out drinking a lot. Back in Oklahoma City. I'm telling you, that's
Dale
how,
Lord.
that's how far everything goes back to Oklahoma City.
I've got family in Oklahoma.
So,
And I was born in Oklahoma City myself, but
Me too.
I left there when I was like a year old, so I
Yeah.
have no memories of it.
We left there around 5. I got a vague memory of it, but that's it. You know, here and there, but not too much of it. When I go by, I do remember now because I was older and you know, it kind of was a phase. And plus pictures. I remember one time was there on I-40, just go right past the house that we were staying in. I-40, just goes right past the house we were staying in.
In a
So,
way,
yeah.
I'm glad I don't have any blood relatives here.
That you know of.
No.
That yes, that you know of.
Never say that because that's kind of the thing I thought when I moved down here. It's like, okay, I got my grandparents there, but I'm not related to nobody else really down there.
I have
Bullshit.
family in
Turns
Florida.
out I'm related to half the fucking town.
We might be related somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Now, Mississippi
Damn.
probably told me different.
There's probably some way that we're related.
See,
You know what? The look at
Mississippi.
Buzzcocks.
probably
On my
totally
mama's side
different.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I know more people, and
Everybody's related somehow.
More of my family members are in Mississippi.
It's all relative.
'Cause
I mean,
Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi.
Are we going to get back to this or what?
Yeah.
Or are we going to sit here and continue discussing genealogy and places we live?
Okay, come on.
alright, let's get back to playing.
We just got in the conversation and just kept going.
Yeah. And I'm sure our viewers are
Conversations.
kind of like, okay, get on with the fucking game.
Hey, it makes it more
You had your break.
suspense.
Sorry, people.
The suspense.
Yeah. In our conversation, so enjoy.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is kind of part of it.
Yeah, so that way
When you play D&D, it's not just about the game. It's about getting together and having a good old time and talking and
Yeah.
socializing.
Yeah, and
and talk about the boil on his butt.
No.
We're like an example of a functioning geek group. We're actually socializing while engaging in our geek activity.
True.
Did you take care of it?
What?
The boil on his ass.
Yeah.
No.
No. It's there. I saw it.
Why are you looking at his ass?
Yeah, good
I
question.
can't help it. He was sitting there bending over with his moon shining. Shit. Was there a big
Was he
pimple?
getting ready for Noah?
I was just about to say
I
that.
think so.
Fuck you, babe.
I think so.
oh my goodness, was it bad?
I was just about to say that too.
Or are you just practicing for? Or are you just practicing for your conjugal visit with Justin?
Very funny.
Stop reading my mind.
No.
Yes.
He's like,
I don't like people.
Oh,
I mean, he's already gotten used to Daniel, so.
But see, you know what's really fucked up? She's over here and I can't read what I'm thinking. Nope, I'm thinking, nope, I'm not thinking of anything right now. But I am thinking about one thing, but now, nope. So,
I won't keep my comment.
She's
today.
very, 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 very hard to keep her mind blank, but it's not.
I know.
I'm just gonna keep my comment to
Imagine what to
myself.
run through there. Oh shit, Daddy. Put your clothes back on. No.
What?
Actually, your thought process went, yeah, that's right. Go ahead, try to read my mind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to keep these thoughts out of my head.
You know?
Shut up. What the fuck, Danny? Shut up.
Stop.
Oh shit.
How the hell do I do that? I just do it by reading your expressions, the way you hold your eyes. Even though I don't have my glasses on, like your face is a blur to me right now. But I can still see enough facial features to be able to read your expressions. Okay, yeah. You might get me back one of these times, but you'll make me pay for it,
I hear you.
The bad thing is she'll probably wait till you get old and senile.
Granted, that's not very many meters from away from now. I mean,
But still, she had to wait that long? Come on.
On the what?
My point is exactly what the hell she hold on to, what she get me back for?
Embarrassing
What's
her
on
by
your
reading
back?
her mind.
What's on your back?
The monkey?
You're an ass.
No, I know what's on his back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want?
Oh. The donkey busted all over your back? What? When did you go to Tijuana?
See what? You don't want to come up with all the words that he used on you. I just had to throw it right back at you, and he's it like that.
It was not pick on fucking David night.
No, it's pick on everybody every night.
Yeah. Is it?
Hey, y'all got lucky last night. I was too bad sick of you fucking with anybody.
But see,
Yeah, and
But
left
see-
early.
Huh?
And left early.
Left early. From the party? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was not feeling good. I came home and I passed out.
yeah, you did.
It's understandable, dear.
Yeah, you did.
With the heater going and had that bedroom burning up hot and still shivering under my blankets. And you said you yourself felt my forehead when you came over and how bad I was burning up.
You want me one too, please?
I'll think about
Well, I
it.
got to work this morning and I was running a fever of 102.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll think about it.
They wanted to send me home. I was like, who you going to get to come in and take my place? Ain't nobody can. Everybody's either on vacation or already working. Or had requested off for a specific reason.
I bet you had to use one of those masks, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, I hate that.
I said a lot. But I can't really do it.
Hitting that exact same spot.
Where'd I get? Right on the nipple?
Yeah, you literally want her to play with my ass, do you?
Wait, what?
Yeah, this
Hey,
was
no.
underneath my ass.
Yes, Danny.
Bro, you guys, I couldn't do it that
Yes,
way again,
Danny.
though.
Yeah, because you want to, you made it bounce off her boob and made it underneath my ass.
Yes, Danny.
You play with hers and I play with yours. So if you make, because everybody, alright, now you think I'm playing. You think I'm playing.
There's her hip.
Well, I get that
Well,
hit,
you
too.
you actually, with your thumb, you actually did touch butt.
Oh, see that dumped up butt. I'll put my thumb on your butt.
Hey, at least she's not playing with my
I
butt.
still couldn't have made that shot again. I won't even try it.
I'm not.
Don't even think about it. Because I'll get him started.
Brother, she wouldn't want to go with me in a tattoo place. If they had a printer, print my thumbprint, have them blow it up, take her with me and have plaster on her ass. I'd be like, my thumbprint's on you, girl.
Anyways,
And her story would be like, well,
Okay.
he's going to take me to do the tattoo.
can we open the door? Yeah. She's choking over here. I can stay in the cold for a few minutes.
Can you put I'll put it. That's what it was. Never mind. She put that's where it go into. She touched, my wife touched her thumb, so I'm going to put my thumbprint so that way it should be touched.
Don't pat, just rub my back.
They'll be like, oh fuck, damn you.
Because if you pat, I will keep on coughing. And I don't want to cough off the lung.
I think I fell through my coughing fits tonight.
Oh, even after taking the inhaler? I hate that.
I don't know.
You're about to lose Ash.
Ugh.
You'd lose your ass if it wasn't attached to you.
Alright, now we are
Did you put the second season of Game of Thrones on there?
That was part of what was taking so damn long.
Got you.
That was the biggest file I was putting on there.
Got you.
About 15 gigabytes.
Oh,
Yeah.
About that. Oh, that felt good.
Then got a grab hold of a 32, huh?
Yeah.
That felt good.
If I could have afforded the bigger one, I'd have got a
She's
bigger
jerking her off over there, bro. Jerking that arm.
What do you think I'm doing with this one stuff? I'll be sitting in front of the boat. Kind of start them all.
Oh, that felt good.
No, my shoulders just fell out of place.
So when I be doing, so we going like
I
this.
had that tumor underneath that shoulder blade.
Well, they got a hold of some Neapolitan ice cream the other night. So what is this in reference to, brother? And I took my fingers like that. One over the straw, the two over the strawberry, and one over the chocolate.
Yep.
Did you see her look?
Eye roll. Oh my God, really? Yeah, we're talking about the shocker. Hey, it's better than the spocker.
No, I'm not a nerd.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
Now can you do the reverse?
I can't do that.
My fingers don't move like that.
Neither is mine.
Lucky you. You think you can do that?
I went from this to that to that to that. But
Pussy?
No, that's why it's tender.
yeah, I had surgery on my fingers, and I
Because as soon as you threw it down in my eyes, automatically, bonk. That time.
I know that was kind of the point. That's why he looked down and she looked down, watching what I was doing.
Yeah.
No, I glanced over
Okay, can we
when
check
I
it
had
right
surgery
now?
on my fingers.
After, I'm getting cold too. Don't feel too bad. I'm getting cold and I'm still running a mild fever.
You can shut it now.
Yeah. It was just all I wanted is cigarettes and a lick.
Did you put it
And you don't want me to go in an asthma attack.
No.
Anyway. Y'all made it to the keep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to this shit.
Yeah, let's
Ready
play.
to the key.
Here it is,
Whoa.
like 10:30 about.
Brother?
Hey, I'm not underneath it.
Snuggle buddies.
I'm not underneath
I want some snuggle buddies.
it. You get that every night, don't you?
No.
No.
Nope, nope.
Oh wait,
Hey!
that's not fair. No, Dad don't have a snuggle buddy.
Yeah. There's your snuggle buddy.
There we go.
Hey.
Yeah,
Dogs,
yeah, it does.
animals don't count.
Yeah, it does. That's his companion.
Like Angel was my companion, and she snuggled
When
up.
I wasn't there, yep.
When he was over at Carol's,
Okay, if you're cuddling with her, I'll just go cuddle up with, with
No.
Noah! Damn, I knew we'd get you to admit it.
What? What?
fuckers!
He started to say, he wanted to say Yoda,
That's
but
what
it
I
came
was
out
gonna
Noah.
say.
You know what that's called, right? That's a Freudian slip. It actually reveals your true feelings.
Oh my god.
It reveals what's going on in your subconscious. Hey, you may not even be aware of it yourself, but you got some gay towards your friend Noah. It's all
My
good.
bag, baby.
If you do, try it out. You might like it.
No.
Huh?
Leave my bag. My bag's on the bed.
Are you having some trouble? Still?
Right there. I need my asthma medicine.
What do you need?
My asthma medicine.
Oh, there's no lighter.
Yeah, you were sitting on it.
Oh, so I just seen it.
Babe, you're okay.
We're just
We
messing
were just
with you.
fucking with you.
No need to be mad.
What, Bubba?
You ain't getting my that.
I wasn't getting it here. I just wanted to play with your hair.
Yeah, last time you just wanted to play with my hair, you ended up sticking your finger in my damn ear.
Anyway.
You think that's gonna still stop? Do you think that's gonna be the last time?
David, he wants to make sure that you're ready for him.
Yeah, I just want to get that bigger.
Well, he's gonna skull fuck you, so he wants to get that hole nice and ready.
I just show you what no can't do.
Hey, it's either the ear or the nose. Your pick.
Neither fucking one.
Okay,
so
eye
yes or
socket.
mouth?
Neither fucking one.
Eye socket.
Eye socket.
Yeah, none of the above.
You might lose an eye on this one.
I don't think so.
Like, you know that old you gonna put your eye out with that thing. My God, you did.
Brother Bob, I will gouge your fucking eyeballs out and skull fuck you! Sorry. I had
Reference
to
off a
get,
Full Metal Jacket.
I had to give my hats off to the gunny. Marley Yermy. He passed a couple years ago.
Damn. Didn't know that.
Oh,
The drill sergeant.
I found out, actually no, I found out yesterday that one of my friends, her grandma passed away yesterday.
Oh shit.
And one of my friends is just like a sister to me. So,
in a way, I think she had a heart for me.
she kind of did seem that she kind of liked you a little bit.
I gotta get hold of mom.
I knew what.
It was because
gotta
I
get
guess
hold
that
of
she's
your
looking
mom.
for a nice person.
Why?
Her aunt's in the hospital.
Yeah, because of the fact that.
Yeah,
Yeah, at
her
that
aunt's in
time,
the internal bleeding and they can't
Wanna
find
talk next?
exactly where it's coming from.
you know. Or when she was, check this out. She was getting, her friend came over and she was in the bedroom. She was only 12, she was, and she was getting undressed. And I need to go in there, but I didn't know that was getting undressed. She was getting dressed and stuff. And she was all like, that's fine. It's like, I didn't know you was getting undressed, or I would have known. Because they didn't say the hell, she's gonna get dressed or anything, they didn't say that.
Yeah.
You know, they usually know and let me know that it's happening. I said, no.
But
Ding.
I met her for the Shriners.
But whoever's with her needs to really take care of her.
No, the other night when we were sitting over and I told Elizabeth, told Mom that I'd call her, that's what that was all about. That night they gave her 6 liters.
Anyways.
Yeah, I told her that, well, she'll call me if she wants to talk to me, so. Her grandma went to the birthday party for the celebration of him and my best friend's birthday.
Yeah.
We're waiting on you.
I have a video somewhere.
Yeah, and she came to.
I'd like to at least get done in this town.
And she actually.
And there's still a bit more to go.
And she was more of my grandma too.
She was a good lady.
And then I talked to Mom the day before yesterday, and now they're saying her heart's starting to go into AFib.
Anyways,
Are you done?
So,
let's talk about other things instead of
Well, let's talk about dealing death to other people.
Do it.
Yeah, because I know
This
that
is
this
chaos.
character was one.
Don't lose your pencil down there.
Mom called me asking what AFib was.
Not good.
That's what I told her. Not good.
Those people who never had heart problems.
Okay?
Yeah, but she should have remembered what it was because she went through AFib with her mother.
But AFib can actually make you
Sure.
lose memory.
Okay.
No, I'm saying mom didn't have it.
You
Her
kind of got
mama
this look
had
on
it.
your face like you're
So I'm saying
maybe
my
scared
mama
somebody
should've
will get mad or
remembered.
something.
What it was from that.
Well, she probably might not remember because she didn't
This is
care.
the way to do it.
If she cared, she would remember.
True.
Anyway, y'all made it to the. We made it to the key.
Yeah.
There's a door leading inward. Several windows. Also,
It's an internet ad. Ooh. Door. I don't know about checking the doors, so. And that make a lot of noise, wouldn't it?
what? Kicking down the door?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's locked. Yeah. Well, even if it's not locked, kicking it open and down will
Yeah.
big old clatter.
Yeah. So we need to go in here stealthy. Quietly. So. Those windows lead into the other room? Looks like?
Well, into this area, various rooms in this area of the key.
So, we need to get.
There's none within easy reach.
Well, first and next, if I go up, there will be. I got his character's name.
Yeah, I do too.
Dagon.
Bacon. Well. Only person can probably get up is Bacon. Look inside the window. See what room. So that way.
Hear him grumble. Puts the that iron core staff behind his back.
Sorry, you're just gonna only want to levitate.
Says anything about levitating.
Oh, snap.
He just decline.
No, you can climb. No, fuck, see there.
You probably
I
gotta
think
climb
you could try
walls.
to do that too. Since you're a vampire.
Yeah, that's your ability.
That,
Well, you saw him do it, so you probably can do it now.
yeah.
Huh.
No, he's not really using any kind of ability. He's got those alpine fighting gloves on, bro.
Oh yeah.
Right.
They have sharp points in the fingers,
Okay, well.
and he's driving them into the cracks between the stones. And they're meant for climbing. They're meant to be used for climbing, not fighting.
Right.
Gotcha.
The reason why I said something
I
about
have
that
those.
is because since when
Well, if you have those,
it's
put those
quite
on and
long.
climb. Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's 27 beats the 26.
Well, he's got them too. He can
I've got
climb
them too, so
Yeah.
Well, where'd you go?
we can both check it out.
What? Oh, they're playing to your head. You know, try to get off beautify, huh?
30.
30, we're going off of what?
Dexterity.
Dexterity is 18.
Yeah, baby, beautiful, okay.
Nope. They rolled a 4.
As he slides down.
Ooh.
Ouch.
That's not good.
You hear approaching from a distance several guards. Dacon's like. You just see him kind of scuttle his way around the side of the building away from where all the noise is coming from. He's just like fucking noping out.
I guess I'm using my
I'm
invisibility.
freaking
Invisibility.
He's just like, you know what? Fuck that.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
These
use my
guys, they
invisibility
almost got us
stone.
caught twice.
Uh,
He's good. Didn't necessarily mean that he's nice.
I'm going around
I'll follow him
How you gonna follow him?
He's up.
around the building.
How you gonna do that? Y'all are on a wall.
I'm just going to use my invisibility stone.
I'm not even attempting to climb. I ain't got
So I say
control
whoever
to
wants to
climb.
go invisibility can grab
Yeah.
a bolt.
Remember when we climbed up the rope on the top of the wall?
Yeah.
We didn't go down the other side. We walked around the wall on the ramparts
Yeah.
because it was way to get to the keep. The
Yeah.
direct line to the keep.
Oh, really?
We're on that. We're still on the wall.
Oh, really?
Well, y'all are. I climbed about halfway up there, and I'm like, nope.
Well, I'm walking the wall side. I'm walking this way, away from the noise, away from the structure.
It doesn't surround this section of that ends right there at the door. The wall ends right there at the door. We're at an entrance to the castle itself, castle proper.
I don't know what to do. I'm lost.
Like I said, with me and the invisibility stone, only one of you can grab a hold and go invisible.
You said you were going to be moving away from this noise, right?
Right. Well, I don't know where I'm at. Then if they've got the wall and so it's coming, so we ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah, right where you're at, there really is no hiding place.
And your cloak won't have no.
I ain't got a cloak. That's on my other character.
Gotcha.
So.
I mean, you can make a dexterity check to try and climb the walls yourselves
Alright, but
without the climbing gear. The climbing gear just makes it easier. Potentially.
alright.
Remember, I was using that with the climbing gear.
Right.
Without climbing gear, you gotta go against that. And you gotta beat a 30. Because you're dexterity.
Dexterity 18. I've been beaten.
Like there's mine's 15, so is mine.
10, 28.
Nope.
Nope.
Shit.
Nope.
I needed a 17.
You did.
Yep. What's your dexterity?
15.
15 and 17. Yeah. 32.
You can try again.
Yeah, I can try
Yeah.
again to climb.
Bye bye, suckers. Yeah.
She follows Dacon around the side.
I guess I'm
You gonna try again with
Yep.
your
Hi.
So I've also got my invisibility stone going. 30
You still
again.
gotta beat a 30. Because now you gotta avoid. Oh, you got the invisibility stone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it on.
Okay. Wish you had said that sooner. What's your.
Dexterity?
It's 18, right?
Yep. All my stats are 18.
18 and 19. 18 and 9 is 27. Still wouldn't give you enough. Sorry. I was gonna give you a +2 bonus for being invisible. You just kinda. Again.
And I think you're just making the guards like, where the fuck is that at?
Making the guards paranoid.
Probably.
Now they're running. Like, really running.
Here, let's try it again then.
Okay. I want to
They're
retry.
all
Towards y'all.
Oh.
Towards us.
Oh,
I want to
shit.
try one more time. To climb without the gear.
That means
I get your gun.
we might have to be fighting here in a minute. So.
Dacon.
Or Dagon, whatever.
Detracon? What?
I have to be a 32.
Adrian is
Yeah.
my other character.
What's your dexterity?
I'm saying I gotta get 17
15.
higher.
Yeah.
You're damn stupid dice.
10,
Halfway there.
25.
Yeah, I want
Alright,
dice.
what is it? 30,
32.
32?
Nope.
We're gonna have to stay down there and fight.
Yeah. Something.
We'll take the guards off.
Yeah,
Y'all
because
just
you
do what
don't
y'all
have
do.
enough time now to make good any kind of escape.
We'll just.
So let the two that's up there, or whoever all's up there, go ahead and go on in.
We're on top of the wall still. We've got an advantage.
I thought she climbed up.
She did.
She did.
I did.
And
So
I
did
met up with
Dacon.
him. I met up with him.
Dacon just
Okay,
looks
so-
at her and says, "Stay here." And he was making his way over.
uh-oh.
And he realized that y'all did not come, follow him in any way.
I think I'm just too big of a target.
So he figures we're in trouble.
Yeah. You see about, a good sized contingent of guards, about 10 of them, come running up. The 3 y'all noticed before, and 7 more.
I'm listening.
Swords, spears, pikes, all are on evidence. Of course, they're all
Hey, yeah, I want one of those too, baby.
they're all armored, fully armored. Do we wish to initiate combat, or how you all want to handle this?
I don't think if we don't initiate combat, we'll be arrested probably.
We need to.
Need to what?
Initiate.
You going to combat?
Yes. Let me tell you something. Because my character, from the last campaign we did with the girls, my character never got up so much of a freaking experience point.
Okay.
So no freaking fighting except for that one queen.
Okay.
And apparently, since my dice don't like this character, I'm gonna fight.
Alright, well, okay.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Besides me, right? Damn it.
Well, no, not you.
Damn it. Damn it.
3.
Dacon goes first, then the guards, then David, then Danny, then you.
Alright.
Everybody can see Dacon suddenly flash a big ass grin at everybody that's looking at him and knows where to look from up there.
Oh, shit.
And his eyes glow green. Because he's vamped out.
What will you be going for over there?
I'm
And
just chilling up on the wall.
he jumps off the wall and just comes down like a freaking meteor. Earthquake punch in the ground right next to him.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, they just need to make a dexterity saving throw. Which I don't think they're going to be able to do. Yeah, no.
Knock them all out.
Knock them all off their feet. They're all like laid the fuck out.
I caught you.
No, a couple of them are still moving. But they're just like, what the fuck just happened? They'll be easy to knock out.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do.
Yeah, we'll just knock them out.
Actually, I have something I have to do first. Which I forgot to do. But at this point, it's actually almost a given. Well,
What's that?
you know how everybody has to make certain checks, like when you cast a spell or whatever, wisdom check?
Yeah.
I'm making chi checks. The thing about chi, the way it works is every time you use an ability, you lose a chi point. But you regain all your chi points at the end of the day once you've rested.
Right.
Basically like the magic points you use in like Final Fantasy or whatever.
Got you.
It's a gameplay mechanic that makes using those chi abilities actually cost.
Got you.
He's already maxed out though at 25.
Got you.
And I just make a tick mark -1 every time he uses.
You look
at me like that every time I eat one of these. Stop.
Do you not understand why a guy would look at you a certain way when you're eating an ice cream?
Yeah, that was that.
Do I really need to draw, connect point A to point B for you? It's because we're looking at you thinking about you sucking dick. I can't think of any other explanation for it.
Look at the way she's doing the coat.
Why do you think guys like to look at chicks while they're eating a banana? The Banana Girl and Girls Bravo? That whole scene with her with the banana? Basically giving that banana one hell of a blowjob.
What's the matter, honey?
It is funny as hell.
Jensen, I can use
She's
your
getting
guys.
that thing one hell of a job, ain't she, Dad?
Are you getting jealous?
No.
Well, I think he is. That's all of it.
Now, question is, are you jealous of the ice cream or are you jealous about her skills?
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
I can teach you a few things.
Well, you should know it.
You'll show them all right.
He will love it dearly, brother.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it.
Are you doing ice cream for me?
That reminds me of one of the women I used to work with at Hardee's. She was one of the managers. She was like assistant manager in training for a little while. Her name was Amber. And I used to fuck with her all the time because she swore up and down she found a pubic hair in her Big Mac. And I looked at her and said, well, how do you think they get that Big Mac sauce in there? They just take it, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. And then after that, all I had to do is look at her and go, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. She goes, shut up! And then then McDonald's started coming in across the street there, and I really fucked with him. Hey, look, you gonna go there and get a Big Mac?
I'm listening.
So what are y'all doing about these dazed guards?
Just knock him out.
Yeah.
Just gonna start knocking them out?
Yeah, not.
We'll just make this simple strength check.
We don't want to kill him, do we?
Right.
Gotta make it 28.
For everybody?
Yeah. You're either just gonna punch them upside the head, or kick them, or hit them with some kind of blunt weapon, something to just knock them out.
We don't want to kill him. All we're just doing is doing something.
And
Yeah.
strength? It's 18.
Alright, so that's 29. Strength is what?
My strength is 18.
Okay. Who had 28?
17.
I always want to know about, could I just go in battle rage and just come over?
Oh shit.
My night, huh?
Hey, don't feel too bad. She's been flunking everything thrown at her too.
Yeah.
I only have one.
You ain't part of this. You're just kind of clinging to the side of the wall, praying you don't start sliding. Especially since Dacon kind of shook things a little bit. Like, it wasn't a violent shaking. You didn't want him to bring the whole house down. You just wanted just enough to knock him off his feet. Earthquake punch doesn't really hit with a whole lot of force. Not like the earthquake stomp. Earthquake stomp would have been bad for him to use there. That close to the key. But how are we gonna handle that one? 1 through 25.
Love you.
You go to punch him in the head, but you miss and punch the very hard rock. The stone of the wall. Or, yeah. Causing damage to your fist. 75 to 100, you underestimate the power that you were using,
You kill him?
and you crush his skull like a brick.
Okay.
We need that.
Not
You
really.
don't you want the middle ground where he just completely misses.
Yeah.
And it's a 61, you just completely miss.
Alright, you get it.
Like, all the rest of them are knocked out, but the one he was standing next to. He went to kick him in the head, and like, oh, fuck. Come back here. Is somebody gonna try to knock him out?
I will.
25. Like the coordination that it requires to
12.
actually kick somebody, he doesn't
12
have
strength
because he's a
18.
wizard. So 30, alright. You knocked him out.
So there are more guards still, right?
Huh?
More guards still?
No, they're all out.
Okay.
They're all unconscious.
Okay.
Can you shoot there?
And
Want me to shoot that?
oh my
Yeah.
Actually, that felt good. I feel on the back of my neck. Seriously, that felt good.
Since you're up here, please.
It's actually doing very good on that. I've got a bad muscle.
Right there in the back of your neck
Yeah.
area.
It like, what's muscle group? That's what I was looking for, and it's been knotting up like right there.
This been for that.
I need to put in like an ice pack on the back or something.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. Just put whatever. Anyway, everybody unconscious.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's figured out a way in yet.
I'm thinking about trying to climb the wall again since we're all out.
I want to try to climb the wall again since I got new dice out.
Thank you.
And plus, since I haven't, I forgot I had the inspiration point.
Yeah, I forgot I've got 2 of them over here. I got 2 of them in this character.
Dacon kind of crawls all over, looking through the windows, making sure nobody's paying any attention. It actually happens to be that this is a kind of like a storage area for the guards. Like there's various weapons we can see. This is kind of like a barracks area. We're talking just plain old cheap steel swords that you can pick up anywhere.
Yeah.
Give me a minute, you guys didn't make me. I'm on my way. In about in a moment.
What you kicking me for? It's not pick on David moment. Get that thing away from me. I don't do feet. Wait. Hey. Hey. No.
Let me go back.
I didn't say nothing about you doing feet. The foot was gonna do you.
I don't think so.
Shut up and light your cigarette.
There's no tobacco in it.
I know, but it would have been funny as hell if you'd have ended up lighting it.
Yeah, because you said something.
Yeah, especially considering you said light your cigarette.
If you'd have just done it without thinking.
Yeah, no shit. Woof, wow!
Could I get David?
You just had an ice cream bar.
Babe? Huh?
Yeah, I should have one.
That was just so little kiddish.
Okay. Oh. Her.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Babe, are you being a kid again?
Kind of.
Kinda. Sounds like you're being a
She
kid.
refuses to be 20 years old.
We need ice cream scooper.
Yeah, I know.
want to be 20.
No, you want to be 21.
Yes.
Yeah, it was hurting my hand.
I'm getting aggravated because I don't want to.
Want me to do it?
Yes, do it before I actually get aggravated.
Okay. This is what I said earlier.
I wasn't doing it.
Babe,
Bad.
look at the ice cream cone. No, hold on. You'll understand in just a minute.
I'm gonna let you do that because I
Honey, look.
bent this thing a little.
Honey,
What about you?
look at the ice cream cone closely.
There's already a cup there with hot water.
Okay. What I'm about to say.
Was you using the hot water? Did you use the hot water? The cup of hot water? Get the spoon down in the hot water. It makes it easier going through it.
That's what she said.
Oh, one, I took the spoon out of the cup that has the hot water. The
I
ice
was talking
cream,
to
the ice cream,
It's hard as a rock almost.
Gotcha.
yes, and it's pissing me off because I want some strawberry and chocolate ice cream.
She
I was
don't
talking to
she-
her
she don't
over
want
there.
no vanilla.
No,
That was one of my favorites.
hate vanilla.
I know vanilla is your favorite.
Ha ha ha. I
Like
caught that
white
meaning. Asshole.
White chocolate, hell yeah.
I like vanilla too.
Want chocolate?
Yeah.
And chocolate.
I'm talking about you, baby. If you don't like that white chocolate,
I'm not talking about that way
well, that's what I was talking about.
because there is white chocolate ice cream.
What kind of this?
Nasty as hell.
That's pretty cool.
Are you having fun over there?
Yeah.
Ain't it? Different colors?
Well, what kind of snake fruit? What are you squishing your bottle with as if the fridge for?
Yes.
Ow! Big.
Be careful.
Watch it.
I was, that's why I stopped.
Y'all scared Rusty.
Ow!
Y'all scared Rusty.
See, you scared Rusty.
I said y'all.
Well, if she would have been pushing me backwards.
I wasn't pushing you backwards. I was just trying to get to your freaking feet.
You're the one who was stepping backwards.
You step on my feet, so help me.
Help you, okay.
Help you? Okay.
I ain't none of us qualified to do that.
Yeah, hold on.
Bad?
Ice cream.
Well, they being mean, baby.
Thank you.
Where'd she just go, bathroom? Really, babe?
What flavor?
What flavor do you want?
Vanilla and strawberry.
Yeah, you would.
Alright.
Guess what? You're getting chocolate too.
You getting chocolate too?
Oh, you're
What's
so.
wrong with you, woman?
Racist as shit.
I know, right?
Hold on, but she was just sitting over there eating a chocolate ice cream bar.
Right.
Yeah. You know, fudge. A fudge bar is chocolate.
And that's what, and it's chocolate, it's fudge.
And why do you don't want chocolate ice cream when you got done eating chocolate ice cream?
But you know what? She just wanted Robert to do something for her. That's what it
She
was.
goes, that.
What?
She goes, that, exactly. I just got done eating chocolate.
So you have more chocolate.
I don't want more chocolate. Chocolate's the best. Oh, I got chocolate.
But you see, you sit there and say you don't like chocolate. So, which is it?
I love chocolate.
Okay.
Then how come you act like you didn't want chocolate?
It's good when you get it all mixed up.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
at Walmart that had the
You
handle.
alright, brother?
I'm alright.
Alright,
Fever feels like it's trying to spike again.
Damn it. First roll one.
Anyways,
I'm just glad it wasn't on the first roll.
right?
That means you're not the only one.
So yeah.
We're still trying to figure out a way to get in here.
I know. Why don't we just open the door or is it locked?
I'm climbing.
Well, I'm opening the door.
You check the door and it is unlocked. Something nobody thought of. I wasn't gonna do it.
Right.
My job is to help, not to do.
I was opening the door.
I was going to climb so that way I don't just hit an alarm.
And plus seeing there, see if
Alarm. What kind of alarm would there be?
Yeah.
Out of
Maybe.
character. Basically.
Because there ain't no magic.
Well, there is, but it works a lot differently here. And magic gets, like, the type of magic that y'all use gets warped and twisted and turned into a wild surge.
Gotcha.
Whereas the type of magic that's native to this land, you can end up casting the same kind of spells, it's just a different method.
Twist to it.
Yeah.
I'll go and open the door, walk in.
Alright, you walk into a barracks area. Actually, this is more like a mustering area, like where they get together and this floor happens to be. There's stairs leading up, and basically this is where they get their orders at the beginning of their patrols.
Look around or
Yeah, let's look around.
quietly. No, definitely.
Dacon just kind of looks at y'all and shrugs, and he keeps on trucking. This ain't what he's looking for. He kind of grabs a hold of him because he's got the locator, drags him along.
Gotcha.
Well, let's follow them.
I'm already following him.
You're the locator. You're the compass.
Okay, we'll follow.
There really isn't anything there that's going to be of any use.
You alright over there? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Never mind.
Is the indicator doing anything?
It gets warmer as we go down several of the corridors and you face different directions.
So they're just starting to get warmer.
Yeah, it kind of leads you to, leads all of us to this rather underused, rather very dusty section of the castle.
Gotcha.
Very dry. And we find ourselves face to face with another door.
I'm just gonna see if it's locked.
This one is locked.
I don't think I had anything for that. Oh yeah.
Too bad.
I hit you spots.
Okay.
Dacon's like, who wants to volunteer to go back to where we left the guards and hope they're not awake and see if any of them's got any keys? You'll go.
I guess
All right. Good luck. No eating. Not yet.
I'll go with
Fine,
him.
you can go.
Well, I was gonna say I'll go with him to make sure.
Don't you hate it when I do that?
Well, it'd be best if two of us go instead of one.
Fine.
Anyways.
Nobody.
Not even a nibble.
Not even on me.
Now I know how Alucard feels towards Ceres.
So, we go. We head back.
Helsing. Especially Ultimate Abridged.
Hopefully the guards are knocked out still.
You go back. Who's the smartest between the two of y'all? Who's got the higher wisdom?
I got 18. I
She,
think.
her
Alright.
Your wisdom
You
is
can
what?
both.
17.
Okay, yeah, you can both try to do this. Need a 27 with the wisdom.
16.
Oh yeah, he did it. You managed to figure your way back to where they're at.
A 1.
Uh-oh.
A 1. We got your character is level 2, okay?
1 through 25. Your disappointment at not being allowed to feed gets so great that you throw kind of a temper tantrum and start to go into blood rage, requiring a Constitution check.
Help! Help!
Yeah, no shit.
75 to 100. You just simply get so damn lost that you end up lighting. You know, you got separated from him. You got so lost that you ended up back to where we were all at.
Okay, I want that.
Are you sure?
Middle ground is you just get lost.
Uh-oh.
Yes, that.
Oh,
Not
Wandering around.
hang on a minute. Read it up.
55. You're lost.
Where'd she go? That blaster vamp. Urgh.
Or
I
storm.
can still hear
Or
you.
storming.
No, I'm not. I'm
We're back at the library. Or the
I'm
storeroom.
headed out. She
She
got lost.
Oh.
She got, I don't know, thinking about that frickin' wanting to bite him. My gosh, do I have to turn around and go look for it first? Should I? Nah, I'm gonna
I'll
go.
be fine. I'll find something to be doing.
I'll go for see if they.
You was told
Hopefully
no
the
eating.
guards are.
I didn't say nothing about no rats. She finds the rat, she can eat that.
Hopefully the guards are knocked out still.
Yeah, you get there, they're
No!
still unconscious.
No!
Still.
No! No! No!
What?
No! Terry,
Oh
no!
my
I
God.
said
You
no.
leave him alone.
No! 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 I couldn't do that. No!
Bombi.
No!
Abomination.
No!
Abomination.
Leave Bombi alone.
Oh, oh,
She's even saying no.
oh,
If
fuck.
you're going to blood
I'm
rage,
so
you
sorry.
can't.
No!
I'm so sorry. Bombi,
And
No.
she's away from all of us.
you look so tasty.
And he's with me, so.
That does not mean that he can actually go and scurry around.
No!
Dacon's already thinking about eating the damn thing.
What the fuck is that? You think it'll be tasty?
Bombi, you better run and hide.
They can literally go and find them.
Squeak, squeak.
True.
Ooh.
I smell good.
Wait a minute.
You leave
The way
Bombi
they're
alone.
rats, okay?
What's that?
What is
And I have a
Yeah.
snake.
You got a snake.
Oh, snap.
Just the cobra.
It's called Midnight.
Uh-oh. There goes that. Abomination, you might as well end. Abomination's done gone, bro.
Unless you somehow manage to use the spell, use some kind of abomination staff or spell or something like that to cross that snake into the whole mix.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
That
No.
would be cool.
Leave my midnight alone. Pretty.
But anyways,
Pretty nice.
Got that front half
I
of the
get
rat, back half
do
of
I,
the
do I find the
raccoon,
keys? I look around, see
and
if
it's
I
able
find
to
the
spread
keys.
its neck and head out like a cobra and has fangs that are poisonous.
That'd be cool as fuck.
But I get the keys and
I
head
gotta
back
find me
the
a
other
Seth
way.
Abomination now.
I didn't say the keys are on the guards or not.
Well, I was gonna fill them.
That's why I said go see if they have the keys. You still gotta search them. You gotta be a 28 with your wisdom.
28.
Yep.
Oh, I need 10 higher. Come on, dice.
On whether or not you find them. Put that way. I'm not gonna make it that hard.
17.
Alright, you found them.
Alright.
I'm not gonna make it that hard to find the damn keys. They did have them on there, just nobody thought to check them
Yeah.
before we left.
Yep.
Alright, you're on your way back.
I'm gonna that.
Are we gonna see if she wanders her way back?
Or do I run across her in the hallways?
Wisdom check. Actually, no. Hold on. First things first. You're pretty low level, and it's been a minute. And you keep talking about food. You gotta beat a 31 on your Constitution check to avoid going into blood rage while you're walking around.
You can do that.
What's your Constitution?
I think she probably gotta go eat
17?
and get
Okay.
filled up because I'm supposed to get drained.
31.
Excuse me.
She gonna suck you dry, is she?
If she comes across me first. Like,
4.
oh snap.
You are in blood rage, and you are hunting him.
Oh fuck.
No!
Oh shit.
No!
And the bad thing is he's out there on his own.
You kind of hear that haunting though. Sounds like it's echoing from
No.
coming all around you in different corridors.
I remember-
Something. I said, yep. I was
I
like, I
remember
figured
that.
she ain't ate in a while. Snap.
No, you should go like this.
Holy shit. Fuck.
From the first Evil Dead movie. La, 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 la.
Yeah, that too.
La, 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 la. We're coming again. We're coming
Yeah.
again.
The basement.
I have that movie.
Oh, you also should have your vampire dagger ready. It's like, like green, yeah.
You hear her coming. She's not being very stealthy in her stalking you.
I gotta run. I gotta do something.
Oh no.
So when she's in
No,
blood
the thing
rage?
is you gotta worry about
If
when
she's
she
in
gets
blood
quiet.
rage-
I know.
She's gonna be
It's
so
bad.
bad.
I'm probably
Oh, y'all may actually be too far away. Oh, no, you're not. Okay.
I gotta be.
You don't gotta beat nothing. Yeah.
Is she kind of creeping you out right now?
Both of you make dexterity checks.
Oh no.
What's your dexterity?
This is a 15.
Actually, that's really good right now.
8.
Oh. 8 and 18?
Yeah.
Alright, that's
17
17.
and 15.
Fuck.
not
Damn.
enough. She's found you.
Hi. Oh, no. And I just said something like, that's funny. If you took off, after she was
She just kind of comes up behind you and puts her hand on your shoulder.
cut your shoulder.
Good.
But, hi.
Are you okay, Storm? Are you okay, Storm?
I need a feed.
Not on me. Come here.
I should just pop them right out and
Help!
just come check up on them.
Help! She's in blood rage!
What's your wisdom? Yeah, in the midst of blood rage, it's not that. It's actually going to be a lot lower. And you got to beat a 30.
What is it?
None yet.
Fuck.
Do I got an idea here?
15. What? Plus whatever you roll. You got to be a 30.
You gotta get this one higher.
No, she don't.
Or lower.
You need to get a 14 or lower.
Okay.
No, she needs to go higher.
3.
Okay. You feel and notice Dacon come up behind you and kind of reach around you with a skin of blood and wine and starts pouring it down your throat. Just feeding you like a little baby. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Thank you.
Are you done yet?
I don't know, are you?
Yes.
Now, what would?
No,
what,
you're not.
Damn
You
it.
might still be in blood rage. Constitution check.
You picking on me?
Because you can.
It's
18.
15.
Okay, you're out of blood rage.
Yay.
Okay.
But what was it if it was 15?
He takes you. Which,
Birds. You're still baby. You're still baby towards him.
come on now. You know you know how to do it. Come on.
Just do it.
Come on.
Just make a burpee sound.
Come on. You got one in there. I know it. You know if you don't, your tummy's going to be bothering you all night. Now come on.
Gooser, Terry. Gooser.
No, Goose.
Gooser. Make her do it.
Goose.
Ow!
Oh,
That wasn't a goosing.
Goose.
I'm not gonna grab her side.
They say grab,
Poke
it's a
her.
poke.
Or poke. I'm not gonna poke her side.
It turns her on.
Especially I know where. See?
But that's close enough. All right.
Alright,
I suggest you get a supply of these. He says, handing you what's left of the skin.
if she would have got 15 or higher,
You got about half a skin there. If she'd got 15 or higher, she'd have noticed Dacon coming up behind her, and then turned around and wanted to challenge him because you're her prey.
right?
She's like, oh shit.
Dacon done heard y'all. Heard her singing.
Yeah,
That's what the checks I was doing was.
yeah.
He heard her singing, and he kind of just like, okay, slowly stepped back and disappeared, pretty much.
Thank you.
Left
thank
them
you.
behind at the door. They have no idea what the fuck is going on. All they know is that Dacon is now gone, and
I got the keys.
Maybe next time.
What happened?
You think I should?
she got hungry.
Oh, she got hungry?
Yeah,
She should be going after me.
Well, what'd
you're
you do
the
to
only
your
source
tater?
of human, elven blood.
Oh, yeah.
Nearby.
What are you, your elf? Oh,
I'm a moon elf.
And plus, she's half. She's half elf and half empire.
Half
moon elf.
half elf. To be a vampire.
She got it out for you there, she got it?
You know she might.
You got it out for him over there?
If she ain't careful, she's gonna have a mushroom on her head.
A mushroom on her head.
Yeah. Slapping
Keep your little toadstool in your pants.
little. Bad?
You really want me to say something overall in life?
Am I?
You're not little, I know that.
Yeah, it's thin. 6'1".
What's the matter, honey?
So you stand 6'1", huh? I stand 8.
Oh,
want to get back to the game now? Are you going to talk more?
You said I wasn't talking
Yeah, you want to talk
about.
more.
See, I wasn't talking about my dick. I'm talking about my height.
Oh. Oh, 6 foot.
oh shit!
She just got what the hell I was talking about. That was like a boomerang that went bam right in the back of the head.
No, that just came back around and slapped her right in the mouth.
Okay, come on, let's go.
For
Well,
her to react like that,
funny
it had to
game,
smack
funny
her in the
game.
mouth.
no, that didn't smack me in the mouth.
I didn't say that. I was just saying the way it went.
No, that would have come back like a boomerang and hit her in the back of the head. Are they in dice jail? Alright. We unlock the door.
Who was it that posted that the other day on Facebook, honey?
What?
About the different little bags for D&D dice.
It was on Facebook.
Yes, it was.
Get back, open the door.
Yeah.
You're the one with the stone.
Where we going?
Good question. What is the stone doing? 'Cause I don't know.
Oh, it's glowing much brighter now.
So I guess we need to go through the door.
Go through the door.
Well, we
Who's
did.
got
I
the
already
key?
said that. We went through the door and we see a
Gotcha.
whole shitload of books, a lot of scrolls, a lot of vellum sheets.
Kind of late.
It was
Yes.
stuck.
Go start searching, I guess.
Mine when you just follow and use the deal.
You're still gonna have to go moseying through. That's what I mean by go search.
Just walk and just follow. Wherever it gets the brightest and starts getting down, we can go back to that spot. And get closer, then. Sir? Yeah.
I want to make it easy. Got to beat a 21 on the wisdom check.
Yeah, go ahead.
With a 20.
Oh,
Okay, you found it. You found you like just reach in, grab the map.
Here you go.
You see that according to this map, that Tezendar. We're down here in the second.
Yeah.
Tezendar is supposedly way the fuck up here
Oh, shit.
to the northwest. North is this way.
More of this?
Yeah,
So basically, roughly like that then.
pretty much. Yeah.
That's weird, Matt.
That's how the map is in the book. If I knew exactly where I got my copy of those books, I could show you the map that's in there. You'd see how good of a job I did copying. I'm proud of that map. I freehand copied that.
Hell yeah. For some reason, that fucking finger is still fucking tender.
You see,
It was a blood blister.
make you forget all about it.
You leave the finger alone.
Well, ain't gonna be that finger.
Alright,
Leave my fingers
where we
alone.
going?
Ain't gonna be your fingers.
Leave
Make
my
you forget
toes
all about
alone.
Make you forget all about it.
Really?
She got a blister.
Blister.
How'd you manage that?
I showed you that earlier, Dippy Doo.
Yeah, I'm saying. You didn't never tell me. Is it
From
from the
being on
shoe?
my feet so much today.
Not used to it anymore, huh?
But anyways, we got the map. Let's get out of here without being noticed again.
You know, lock the door back up.
Should, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully the guards are knocked out and just put the keys back. And then walk on out. But
See if we're able to find our way back. Who wants to make that check?
Uh,
Actually, you've been there and back
yeah,
a couple times now. You know your way.
yeah,
You're able to lead us all out.
yeah.
I was hoping I could actually check. I could check. See those guys actually work.
Go away. Turn that sign upside down, make it fine. You will soon.
Will you make up your mind up and down?
Press up and down.
Like a jack in the box.
And she goes, woohoo!
Actually, in a way, she could have done that.
Do it
Pop
again.
goes the weasel when she popped up behind him.
Do it again. But, anyways, we're headed that way.
All around the cactus plant, the bandit chased. I don't know. How did it go? Chase the bandit. I forget the rest of how she sang it. Tiny Tina's intro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Pop goes the bandit.
I wish you could look at
Pop goes the bandit.
Yeah, it's not like pop. It's like pop.
Yeah,
Goes the
just the way she
bandit.
said it.
It's loud, like pop.
Ashley Birch is a hell of a good actress.
Yeah.
Voice actress.
Should we sing it?
I think Jennifer would sing it because she probably might know the whole thing. I could just like, hey, sing. Is it Tiny Tina's
Yeah.
song? Okay.
Tiny Tina song. Off of Borderlands.
Yeah.
She'll know the Tiny Tina. She's got a modern era character based off of Tiny Tina.
Right.
Nearly got killed though.
Pop goes the bandit.
Instead of Pop Goes the Band, it's Pop Goes Tina.
Anyway.
In Jennifer's case.
Alright, so.
Let's see. Are they awake or not?
I'm gonna have him make another shot treat instead. What the fuck? And be asleep.
They are still asleep.
Alright, so we go over there and I put the keys back on the guard that I took them off of. And we just walk on out.
Instead of going back down the wall again, Dayton says, "Where's your rope?"
Right here.
Takes it, ties it,
Yeah.
Grab a hold.
throws it down. You fall, I'm not catching you. You just see him just grab a hold of it and just slide his way down. Everybody's only gonna have to beat the 22, so.
With what? Dexterity?
Yeah, he just grabs it one-handed and just shoot.
17.
13.
19.
And 7.
So, I didn't do it.
7 and what?
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
he did.
That's 25.
You only had to beat a 22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to get like if your dexterity is 18, it's just 4 or higher.
I think that character's all.
No. Charisma, 14. No. No, charisma is 17.
No, that's charisma.
Uh-huh.
That's constitution.
The Constitution is 17. Charisma is 14.
Because remember, we have drinking contests.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
He's looking up at the rope.
Well, I'll grab it and drink it. Okay.
You gonna try that?
Well,
Alright, that's gonna be a difficulty rating that I don't have to roll for.
why?
Because you're gonna need to be beating like a 30. Because he tied it up there. You're gonna have to try that. With your dexterity.
Alright, well, how are we going to get it down there if you tied it?
It's either that or he's gonna have to either climb back up or float back up. I mean, you might as well float.
Yeah, might as well.
So you want to give that a shot?
Well, I ain't gonna about.
So that way I gotta burn a chi point.
Yeah, but if I ain't gonna be able to, they're gonna carry all of us down.
Yeah, I can try to jerk it.
You wanna joke on me?
Not like that, you twisted ass.
I mean, you can try it if you want to. Gotta beat a 30.
And we're going with what? Wisdom?
Dexterity.
Dexterity? Which is 18.
12.
That's a 30.
You did.
You jerked it off.
I am so sorry, got all over ya.
You just reach over there and... I got it, I got it, I got it.
Okay,
Oh,
hold on,
shit.
please.
Thank you for the rope.
It's okay, we'll just be quiet.
Are you going to think before you speak?
Not really. You're still gonna speak. Like, mouth is
You
gonna
said
fly
it
over.
though. You walked into that. You put
No, he didn't walk. He ran. I'll jerk it. I'll jerk it. Okay. You want to jerk my meat?
No.
You jerked that hemp.
I said you did.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway. That's a hemp and rope. So anyway. No, we can't smoke the rope.
We don't have to smoke
Why
the rope.
not? Just a little piece? Cut a little piece off?
Why?
Cut a little piece off.
Wrong kind of hemp. Anyway.
Be careful what you put your feet.
Brother.
I know.
Why?
You got some. I got some too. Going on this character.
It's on the other one.
Move on.
No, it's on the other one.
That ear itches. Anyway. We go back to the end where we were supposed to meet dude again. The ambassador. Which nobody ever found out his name.
True.
Didn't he say?
I thought he said his name.
Yeah.
He just said that he was an ambassador.
That's what I said his name.
He did mention a name, but it's not his name.
Yeah, I know that part. I was with trying to listen to you and Dom hollering, kinda.
I'm a little tired.
Yeah, I'm getting there too. Yeah, Saffron. Saffron.
What are you doing? Oh.
Clear on the microwave because sometimes that can actually mess up people a little bit.
On time.
Yeah. So they'll be looking at that and then it'll be looking at that.
True.
They were my belly. Oh, I got her to playground.
Did you?
Yeah, it was so cute. I got her to playground.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Well, were you seen? He asked, was his first question.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we were, but we were.
That time
They
they
were
got a
asleep.
good look at you. At everybody. That's that second time we ran, when they all came running up, yeah, they got a good look at all of us.
Say me. Yeah.
Well, still, you're gonna be traveling with all of us.
She was
They
like,
probably didn't see Dacon. At least not clearly. Not until like the last second right before he came down
Well, they
with
didn't
that.
see. I was using my stone. Invisibility.
Okay, then yeah, they saw you guys.
You
yeah. Well,
Says it doesn't matter. You'll just have to come with me to Aldrin.
Okay.
Which will give me a chance to teach you a few more things about that stone. must leave before the Dom and his entourage comes back tomorrow. So, leaving tonight. By the way, my name is Lord Verent.
Lord
Verent.
Lord
V-A-R-E-N-T. Verent.
Van.
Kind of like Varys, but Verent.
Van. Lord Van.
Yeah. Like Varys from Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's a good spot to call a pause.
Alright.
And we'll pick that up again some other time because, like I said, my fever is trying to spike back up. I was getting actually pretty hungry, but now I'm just like, oh, I don't want to eat now.
So experience points.
Yeah, you're not going to get much. Let's just call it a maximum of 20. Everybody got 20.
20.
Yeah.
Is that 196?
1406. Oh no.
Okay.
I'm far from it. For the next day. And this will count as a rest. So he'll get his chi points back. I really need to redo this paper.
Make sure my math is correct.
Look how much I've erased or
Dang.
worn holes in it. Anyway, what?
Top of the page.
70 plus 20 is 90, yes.
Okay.
90,
That puts me at 690.
that's 690. 690 is level 19.
Already 19.
Already 19?
Yep.
Alright.
I only have 20 experience points.
216. 216.
216?
You only have 20 experience points? And how are you at level
216
2?
is level 11.
Remember, this is the character from
Alright,
mine
no,
and
that one.
Jennifer's.
Huh?
I'm still
Gotcha.
level.
And you're 20? You're at level 3.
Yay!
You dang.
157.
Level 57. You need 30 more.
Hmm?
You need 30 more. 187. My number. 157?
Yeah.
You're at level 10.
And you dean?
Yeah, so that way my hit points will be at 26.
Well, you're a human, right?
Yeah, but with all the from the campaign with Jennifer and Sheila, I've been getting low experience points.
Well, 1d10 times 2 to add to your hit points.
Okay,
8, 16.
so that'll be at 42. 26 plus 16. And then I'll get my animals. Then,
Yeah.
okay. And just add whatever, right?
10.
That'll be to my horse. My horse will have, no, my horse is at 20.
Our hit points don't go back up again until we don't do our hit points till then.
20.
Level 20.
Yeah. Every 5 levels.
Oh. And then for my ferret. Haha.
Huh?
26. My ferret's still
Stronger
smarter.
than your horse.
Yes.
Well, healthier than your horse.
5 to 6 points.
Healthy as a horse.
Now my horse is
No, hold on. I can roll another one.
Hold on.
Huh?
Now I'm gonna have to delete this video.
I was thinking.
You can't crop that part out of it, can you?
Not unless I had it on the computer, which I don't. It's live streaming. Thankfully, we don't have anybody watching, but